Welcome back, everyone, to Calls with the Wizard, and I am your host, Tony A, the Wizard. Anyways, once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody in the live chat, everybody who liked, comment, subscribed, and even if you didn't subscribe, but you're still watching, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, okay? Other than that, before I introduce my very special guest of the night, I want to say that if you got the calls, if you got the balls, make the calls tonight, okay? Because a lot of you guys make fake pages on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and leave all these dumb comments. Ask them this, ask them that, ask them this. Well, I want you to ask them. So I'm telling you, if you got the balls, make the calls. Okay. Other than that, we'll be putting up the numbers soon after we have a little bit of a conversation, and then we'll have you guys make the calls. So other than that, once again, we'll be back with Roadium Radio soon. Okay. So if you want to be on Roadium Radio as an artist, as an athlete, as an author, whatever, submit whatever you have to roadiumradio@gmail.com. roadiumradio@gmail.com. Submit your music, submit your bio, submit your videos, submit whatever, and somebody will contact you from my team via email. So once again, thank you once again for tuning in. Episode 11 of Calls with the Wizard. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it with Sleepy Malo.
What up, Tony?
Sleepy, you good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Now, you were a little bit sleepy when you got here, though, right?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Traffic.
Yeah, man. ¿Cómo estás, bro? Everything good
all
at home?
Good, man. All good at home.
It's been a minute. I know the last time you were here, I had you on with my son.
Yeah.
And then before that, you were here a while ago.
Yeah.
But you're no stranger here, so I thank you for coming through.
Always a pleasure, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was here pre-COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? Now, let me ask you this. Today's Sunday. I believe you're a Rams fan because that's what's on the flyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you've been a Rams fan since day one, or just?
I've been a Rams fan since they went to LA.
Okay.
Since they got to LA, so.
So that was like last year.
Yeah, I get shit for that. But you know, it's. I mean, they've been. What is it? 6-7 years now.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, were you a Rams fan when they were in St. Louis or no?
Nah. It was when LA, yeah. Because I didn't have a football team.
So you didn't have the Raiders? You're not a Raiders fan?
No, hell nah. Shout out to Nevada though, you know. Shout out to Las Vegas.
Raiders.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Yeah, I heard they won today. Did they win today?
Yeah, right.
No, they won the coin toss. That's what they.
Oh, the coin toss. Yeah,
they won the coin toss.
Shout out. Spanx is gonna throw his shoe at his TV. Watch.
Yeah, man. If you guys want to laugh, go to my Instagram page and look at my memes on my story, and you guys will see the Raider stuff that I have up there because I love roasting them.
Yeah.
You know. But let's talk about the Rams. Did you watch the Rams game?
Yeah, I did.
Who did they play?
They played the Falcons.
Oh, that's right.
They were on top, and then towards the end, it got pretty close. So
it became a nail biter.
Sweating
huh?
it, yeah. I was like, whoo.
Yeah. So you know what also was a nail biter? The Cardinals versus Nevada.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nail biter as well. Yeah.
And that one, I wasn't watching it. So after the Rams, I started watching it. So if you know, people know that I have this thing that every time I watch their games, I jinx them.
I believe that.
So I posted it like, hey, I'm gonna watch, you know,
exactly
Vegas play.
Yeah.
So everybody hates it. Like my brother, I'll be like, hey, when do the Raiders play? Oh, they play tomorrow, and they're playing while I'm asking, right? Because he doesn't want me to watch the game.
Oh, okay. So you kind of like kryptonite to the Raiders.
Yeah.
All right, me too. I'm the same way. I get a lot of people that talk a lot of crap on my page whenever I post up stuff about the Raiders or whatnot, but it doesn't matter, you know. Yeah. I'll tell you another good game. It's the Cowboys and damn, I was just watching it.
They played?
Yeah, in Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't see that one.
We were winning the whole game, bro. The whole entire game, it was like 20 probably to like. They were just getting field goals, so it was like 20-9 or something like that. Fourth quarter, Cincinnati drives, has an 8-minute drive, has our defense out there that long, and then they score and get the 2-pointer. Then we get the ball back with like 54, 59 seconds left, drove down the field, and won by a kick because they tied it up.
Yeah.
So we won by 3 points with our second string quarterback.
Wow.
Because, you know, Dak Prescott, that motherfucker se quebró. He broke his thumb jalándosela.
Jalándosela watching the Raider game.
Exactly. Hey, you know what? I wanted to ask you this because this is one question that I asked you the first time you were here. And I asked you the second time you were here, and it was the same answer. I want to know if your answer has changed, and I want everybody to listen. I asked you, who do you think has been the best Chicano rapper to have ever done it? And you said?
Little Rob.
No.
I didn't say Little Rob.
You changed. You changed your answer. I caught you.
For real?
Yeah, you know what you said?
What'd I say?
Me.
Oh, yeah. No, but keeping it real, is like, I think Little Rob's been out there. Like, that's the name that's been most, you know.
Okay, okay, but let me ask you. If you had to go heads up with Little Rob as far as writing, do you think you can get Little Rob?
Oh, I'll take him out.
Really?
In a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Okay. Okay.
Much respect to Little Rob.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, rappers sometimes battle rap each other. You know what I'm saying? All is in the friendly spirit of, competition when it comes to this culture we call hip hop. You know that a lot of people battle each other. We've had who do we have? KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, and stuff like that. Would you do a versus with Little Rob?
You know what? I wouldn't because I don't know how to freestyle.
No freestyle. Just song by your song. His song.
Yeah. We can do it. Yeah, that'll be no problem. I just thought you meant like battling or como le dicen ahora cipher and
none of that.
You know what I'm saying? No, I can't. Ahí me quedo pegado ahí.
Right. Okay, so Chicano rap, your Mount Rushmore. You get to choose four people. Who would not including yourself, because I know you put yourself first. Okay. As far as Chicano rappers, who is your Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore will be, for sure, it's going to be Frank V.
Okay.
Proper those. Okay. It's going to be, of course, including Ernie G. Va a estar ahí atrás.
Yeah,
atrás de Frank V. Yeah.
In the cut.
Lighter shade of brown, which lighter shade of brown, I don't really consider Chicano rap, though.
I understand,
you know what I'm saying?
This is just yours, in your opinion.
If you were to say like Latin rappers or, it's proper those. Lighter shade of brown.
Okay, you got two more.
And I would say, man, there's just so many that they get down.
You got to give me two more.
I would say, who was dope and back in the day with Mr. Shadow.
Okay, Mr. Shadow.
Shadow was dope.
Okay,
he's still dope.
You got one more.
And I'll say, who would I say? You know what I'm gonna say? My boy Solo Sinatra.
Okay.
He got flow. So shout out to Solo.
All right.
He's all wet right now.
Oh yeah, he's all wet. He said he's all wet. Is he a Raiders fan?
No, he's actually a drum roll Eagles fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's like the third Eagles fan.
Okay, I'm gonna name three labels, and I want you to tell me, out of these three Chicano rap labels, who's released the best Chicano rap? Okay. Mm-hmm. Southland Gangsters, High Power, Low Profile.
Southland Gangsters.
Okay, and
back when I was there.
Okay, when you were
only when I was there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And for people that may not know, I don't know if you want to get into it. Why the exodus? Why did you decide to depart? In a nutshell.
It was just
time.
Pretty much the same story, like the whole, contract. Bogus contract, this and that, finding out things behind the scenes, and
all right,
it was just like, nah, you know what, I'm out,
one thing that I know about music, and I know this very well, we love music, we do music, pero la cosa es que the business side is what really discourages people like me and you and artists from doing anything, because the business side, they take the fun out of it, bro.
Yeah.
And it discourages you so much that it makes you like, you know what, fuck this game.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So when you're young, you know what I mean? You're in there, you're it's fresh, because back then Chicano rap was fresh. Like no one was doing it, It was like, very few were doing it. So we were in the mix and you're all excited, you're young. You didn't give a fuck about contracts and
you just want to get out there.
Either and then when they tell you like, hey, I'm gonna do this contract, but it's for this, it's so we could get on Universal, but it has nothing to do with you, it's just for them. And then later on they flip it on you, like, whoa, wait a minute, that contract shouldn't even be, still on the table. So shit like that, it throws you off. And then for a while, I was like, yeah, fuck it, ya estuvo. But I was still writing lyrics, people were still coming at me like, "Yo, what's up? When's your new shit coming out?" And
Yeah.
people were still hitting me up like, "Yo, man, I bumped this shit up till this day." They still
Well, you
bump.
know what? One thing I will say, out of the 3 times, this being the 3rd time you're here, every time I posted up a flyer, no one has ever came at me with, that guy's whack.
Yeah.
And it's very rare because there's been times that I posted up rappers,
Yeah.
oh, that motherfucker can't spit, that motherfucker
Yeah.
weak, that motherfucker this, you know.
Yeah.
But nobody has ever said that about you.
Yeah, I've never really got that. Like, even in the comments in the beginning when I started rapping, I used to fight with fools on YouTube and comment after
Right.
comment, and then you find out there somewhere in what on the other side of the map,
Czechoslovakia.
and claiming this, claiming that. So I don't really go through the comments, but when I would, it would be very few, and it'll be either gangbanging shit, neighborhood shit, or
Dumb
but
shit.
but it was never like, oh, this fool can't rap, this was whack, which.
Right. No, you know what? And that's one thing that the comments today were all positive.
Yeah.
That you were going to be here, and I'm glad you were here. But now, today, I know you're a little bit older, and the whole Southland thing was a while ago. Do you still bump Chicano rap today?
I still do.
Okay. Yeah. And anybody new out there that's caught your ear?
The new one that's caught my ear is there's actually a few of them. There's a few doing things like Lex Lucrative.
Yeah.
He's doing this thing. I like what Cujo's doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like
Cujo over here looking like Post Malone recently. See him?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I seen his new video. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That he's doing his thing, man.
Cujo Malone.
So there's a few of them. You got a Trouble Kid.
Okay.
He's from Mob G. He's from my label, Trouble P. Shout out to all of them.
He just needs to slow down on drinking.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. I interviewed him here.
Uh-huh.
Y
Yeah, I seen it.
entró bien tomado el cabrón. And if you're watching, Big Dog, come back. And I'll give you a fair enough interview because he was drunk when he got here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, you gotta not that they don't know, but you gotta kind of también teach them the ropes. Like
Yeah.
when you do an interview, make sure you come in, professionally.
Of course.
Stuff. Of course, like something like this, you're chilling, you're drinking, good time. It's like you're chilling in your homie's garage, just fucking pounding some y todo.
Right.
Which is good, pero cuando you want people to, a lot of people tuning in and watching, so it's mejor.
I remember one time you told me, I know all the Chicano rappers that tune in and watch the show because I know they're fake pages.
Yeah.
And I know
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
A lot of them, bro.
Man, I've known since I started in the game.
Uh-huh.
I known that there used to be I forgot what not before this whole YouTube. I mean, before YouTube, before Instagram, all this. I forgot what it was called, but I was like, I used to see the names, and then they used to tell me like, oh, this is so and so. What? And this guy over here, he's so and so. And this guy's so and so. I was like, what, for real? And one thing I've always kept, and I said it before, is I always put Sleepy Malo. If I'm gonna talk shit on something, Sleepy Malo, that's me.
Of course.
I ain't got no fake page. I ain't got nothing. Because if I got something to say,
I had a chick one time tell me, this page and this page is this rapper and this rapper, and they were chicks.
Oh, wow.
They were chicks on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, why do they do that? And he goes, because they flirt with their homies.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so they can have something on. I'm like, who the fuck would do that? They just Google some hi, and then the homie's like, hey, what's up? Screenshot, send it to his girl.
And then they ask for pics. Y les mandan fotos.
Let me get a dick pic. So, yeah.
So some rappers out there have collections of either fucking dick pics.
You never know. You never know, because in this day and age, I know there's some dudes out there that are like that, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
And a lot of them are just low key.
Yeah.
So.
Aunque a uno se les nota,
Se les nota, sí. Sí, se les nota. What was that one quote? It goes, lo que se mira no se pregunta, or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. So we see it, so we're not going to ask.
Yeah.
So, anyways, man. So now, are you still working at all on music for people that are wanting to know?
I'm still working on music. People that know me know that I like it, bro. I like it. I'm bringing out albums, bringing out music, unless they gotta put real fire in my fucking ass. And órale, cabrón, Y ahorita, como I'm kind of more chill, older. It's even taking a little bit longer, pero I got an album about halfway done.
Okay. And as far as production, who are you working with?
Like I said, Steve Vicious.
Okay.
He does some of the production. And I have otros producers que me mandan cosas like, which they produce the beats, but it's not like really being in the studio with them producing. Like Steve Vicious is, which I haven't been there in a minute, but he has some of the songs that I
you know, and I want to give him credit, bro. I never met him, but I understand que es Moreno, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you that don't understand me, Steve Vicious is a black man.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of beats for a lot of Chicano rappers.
Yeah.
And I believe that behind the scenes, there has been a lot of black people that have produced for a lot of Chicano rappers, and we shouldn't be ashamed of that. You know, like I know I interviewed Jammin' James here, who produced a lot of stuff for Lighter Shade.
Brown,
Yeah, you know, and there was another guy, and with respects to my boy Ernie G, a guy named Juice, the Electric Wife from Arizona, who produced some stuff for Proper Dos on the first album.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You know, in Moreno as well.
Yeah.
And but like I said that respects to Ernie because I was there when Ernie did produce a lot of that stuff. Yeah. But Steve brought this other guy in because Ernie, if I'm correct, like me, when we produced our first album, we were still learning.
Yeah.
You know, so and I was forced to be a producer. I was just a DJ mixtape guy. Yeah. You know, but now how come you never got into the production side?
You know what? That's something that everybody always asked. Like, hey, you don't get into producing. I was always write lyrics, boom, on the spot, drop them.
You stayed in your lane pretty much.
Yeah. No, nunca quise. I had an ear for it. Like I would be like, man, you know, or Solo would sometimes teach me. You know, he does a little bit of producing, but I never really. I didn't go with it. Like I was just like, nah, just lyrics.
Are you familiar with that one guy? Because I'm a D-Smoke.
D-Smoke, no.
Yeah, he's a Moreno rapper as well, and he raps in Spanish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he raps in Spanish. Somebody told me, I don't know how true this is, but that he was actually a Spanish teacher or a teacher.
Oh, no.
And because his Spanish is fucking off the hook, bro.
Yeah.
He has a song right now, I believe it's a Vicente Fernandez song that he flipped. And he raps it in English and in Spanish.
Oh, that's sick.
And he tore that shit up, bro.
I'm going to have to look it up.
No, I'm serious, bro.
Yeah.
He tore that shit up. And by the way, I've been trying to get that guy on here for the longest time. You know, my boy's been trying to get him, but he took off. He's got over 1 million followers now.
Oh, okay. So where's he from? Out here?
Inglewood.
Oh, he's from Inglewood.
Yeah, he's straight from Inglewood.
Okay.
He's not on no gangbanging shit, bro, but that's his neighborhood. And he sampled that shit, bro, and the shit is fucking fire. Yeah. I only bring that up because when I hear a good song, regardless of what color you are, you know, because to me, talent has no color, bro. Yeah. If you're talented, you're talented, bro. Yeah. You know? So my thing is this. I said, say that Little Rob rapped over that beat, but Little Rob will have to really come with it to match that beat because the beat is dope. The shit can take off, okay? I think what we're lagging in our culture is good music, bro. Yeah. I think we're lagging good beats. Yeah. You know? Here's the mentality of today. I did a song today. I got to release it tomorrow. Yeah. And tonight, at midnight, I'll put out a behind the scenes video. You already gave away the video. You already gave away the song. So there's no more anticipation, and now there's no more surprise. Yeah. So
people lose
interest.
Yeah, interest in it.
Me vale verga. You already showed it to me.
Yeah, they're like, Si no les gustó, ahí they're like,
Exactly.
Any little thing that they found, and I didn't like it. He said this, that. Ya valió madre.
Yeah,
when you release it,
and at the very end of that song, D-Smoke said, I dedicate this to la gente mexicana.
Oh,
which really, dope. Which really shocked me. I was like, man, that's beautiful, man. That was dope.
That's dope. See, that's what a lot of people didn't like the Snoop Dogg with Banda MS. I loved it.
I thought it was dope.
I bump it.
Yeah, I thought it was dope, man.
Because if you come with it, come correct.
A good song is a good song, bro.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it.
You know,
going back to the producers, a lot of producers, like como hay también producers Chicanos or Latinos, you know, that a lot of people don't know were behind the scenes with a lot of the black artists.
Yeah, you know absolutely. You know whose album to me I consider a classic, in my opinion, and I don't think they get enough credit for this, at least for this first album, is Aquid's first album.
Aquid's first album.
Bro, they just came fucking different, bro.
Yeah.
And I told it to them in person, I said, to me, that was like the Spanish Chronic album, bro. You know, I liked it that much.
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't like them. I interviewed people and I asked them, well, what do you think about Aquid?
Yeah.
And I won't say, well, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. What do you think it is? Is it just they're just different, or?
It's because they came in at a time where they flipped it where people didn't even think of doing that.
Exactly.
It was like, what the fuck? Fuck, I should have thought of that shit. You know, but a
Very
lot of
true.
people, there's an era, which is my era too. No, they're Spanglish or they're Spanish. They're no Sabo kids, you know. They're Spanish stuff.
No Sabo kids.
Está pa la chingada su Spanish.
No Nintendo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So even if they try it, it's like, it's going to sound whack because you really got to have that Spanish, you know? I'm
Okay.
bilingual. I could flip it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
hablas
Yeah.
español. Yo también hablo
claro,
español.
yeah.
Okay, now from what you know, being on a Chicano rap label, how many on that label knew how to speak Spanish? A lot or no?
On that label,
The label that you were on,
it was
because I know Frank
just
V.
a few.
Frank V. Doesn't know.
No. A lot of people don't know this, and Frank V, you know, shout out to Frank V on the stairs. He's lost in the sauce todavía. Como decía, rest in peace, DOTX. He came at me with he had this thing with Art LeBeau. He was gonna flip not Firme Jaina, no. He was gonna flip something for Art LeBeau.
Okay.
And he got like they chose him. They're like, we want you to do it.
Right.
He came to me if I could flip it in Spanish.
Okay,
And
so
I-
he pretty much wanted you to write for him.
Yeah, and I flipped it fucking clean, but it never went like ya nunca salió porque you know.
Yeah, because we don't know what happened to Frank.
We don't know what happened. Yeah, and then even before that, I was like, hey, what happened to that verse? And it was like, you know, I don't know if people got in his ear, you know, or you know. Pero that verse was like, I wish I had it. I'll
Right.
flip it myself. You know, I'll drop it somewhere else.
You know, at one point, you know, like you said, in your era, as the Aquid dropped, and they dropped everything all in Spanish, and the shit was fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Then for a while, a lot of people started, you know, rapping in Spanish, those that could. I think today's it's even back more where it's heavy.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, and I'm gonna try to say this as best as I could without sounding disrespectful or racist. Okay. Let me tell you what I mean. When we see a black man rap in Spanish, many times we say like, wow, did you hear that? He flipped that in Spanish. And we think it's cool, especially because they do it tastefully and they respect our culture.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing. But then when a Chicano raps in Spanish, hey, stay way.
Yeah.
Why is that, bro?
I just think as I'm not even gonna say as Latinos, as Mexicans,
Yeah.
we've always been like that. I think there's just so many of us, and the pride is so. We hold that pride. Like if you really notice, you know, going back into the whole violence or gangbanging thing, you know, you kill a dude that raises the same flag as you, same pride as you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mexican pride. Why do we do that? I don't know if it goes back to our ancestors. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you know, but. I just don't know. It's just, I just think there's too many of us y tenemos mucho orgullo.
Do you think that because from interviewing the Chicano rappers that have sat across from me here, I get from a lot of them, not every single one, but I get from a lot of them, I want to be number one. Fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
I get that from the labels as well.
Yeah.
Look at the three Chicano rap labels that I mentioned, okay? And this is no disrespect. Honestly, I really do not mean anything like this. But
Yeah.
if you look at it from the outside looking in, no rapper that has been under those labels, okay, because you have all three of those, that guys that own those labels that rap, all three of them. Those people that are under those labels have never made it bigger or will ever make it bigger than the label owner. Okay? It isn't until they leave that label that now they blow up on their own and their talent shines.
Yeah.
Why is it that a lot of those labels hold almost like say I sign you, but I shelve you? My thing is, if I broke you up 30, 40, 50,000, why am I going to shelve you when you're talented and you can make me money?
That's what I had that mentality since back in the days. And again, no disrespect to anybody listening, you know, but back in the days we used to hear like the whole low profile and Little Rob thing. Oh, you know, his this and that. And I always used to think like, why do you want to get fast money from him? You know, people say they jacked him, whatever, and then boom, he bounces, does his own thing. When you guys could build a relationship and make, like you said, man, make millions together.
Okay. And this is just not with Chicano rap labels. For an example, you know, you have stories like Dre and Cube that said Eazy-E and Jerry Heller ripped us off at Ruthless, okay? Then you got people at Death Row. They all leave Death Row. Suge ripped us off. So it's a cycle not only with us, but also with them as well. Yeah. So now here you have Suge, who probably had the most popular record label in the world, the most talented record label in the world, okay? He was changing the world with his music, making all the money. Sky was the fucking limit. Had Dr. Dre, Snoop, Nate Dogg, Daz and Corrupt. Tupac. I can keep going down the line, bro, okay? So instead of being smart, said, I'm going to take care of these people. They're all going to have houses. They're all going to be taken care of. They're all going to... Why? Because these guys are the gooses that lay the golden eggs, and I have them all here. I just need to take care of them where they're happy. Yeah. Or you can just fucking rip them off and end up in jail.
Make fast money, yeah. And lose everything.
Yeah. That's what I don't understand. So if you look at a lot of these labels that ripped off their artists, they ain't nowhere, bro.
I think it just goes down to the root, which is greed.
Money,
greedy.
Yeah. You know? And you know what? I'm going to quote it right, because people always say, this is the misquote. They say, money is the root of all evil. The real quote from the Bible, it's, for the love of money is the root of all evil. It makes more sense there.
It does make more sense.
You know, I can tell you, ¿sabes qué? If we sign to Universal, let me produce your record. Say they offer us, you know, $300,000 to sign. Of course, it's recoupable. We got to pay it back. But that's our advance. And I say, look, here's what we do. First, we pay for our studio time. We'll get our video shoots, and then we'll pay our fucking, our musicians, whoever we got to hire for features or whatever. Yeah. Whatever's left, say we spend $100,000 doing that. So now what's left is $200,000. Before I had that $200,000, and if I told you whatever's left we're gonna have, I better keep my fucking word. Yeah. Now, if I come to you with $200,000, I say, "Hey, bro, how much you want?" Yeah. What do you mean, how much I want? What was the deal? That's when the love of money, bro, kicks in. You know.
And that's pretty much you know. Story, you know, pretty much 99.9% of all these rappers, you know, with their labels.
You know, and the thing is, a lot of these label owners don't want us talking like this, bro.
Nah, they don't.
But that's why I'm thankful, bro. I never started up a record label. Yeah. You know, let me ask you a couple of more questions before we start taking phone calls. Is there money today in Chicano rap?
There is money, but nowadays it's not. I see it so different.
Right.
Like ahorita no one calls it, you know, Chicano rap. It's I don't know, just a whole different I see it as a whole different genre. You know, and the labels, and right now big shout out to Mob G. It's Mob G, baby. You know? All the artists, shout out to Big Spooks, shout out to Spantos. He's taking care of all the young artists coming up. Now he knows when we started Mob G, I was fresh out of retirement,
right?
You know, and he was, you know, fresh in the business. Right. Now, ya sabe qué está haciendo. So I see these youngsters already doing big shows, the way it should have been done back then. And I see now they're starting to make their money, make their, you know. Y también social media is different now. Now you could blow up.
Very true.
Making money, TikToks, you know. Yeah. People. So it's just different now. And if you go back to Chicano rap, there was money made. It just money wasn't being distributed. You know what I'm saying? Money was made. Trust me, but
okay. Today, you know what I think is changing too, and I'm gonna coin the phrase right now. It's transitioning from Chicano rap to Chicano trap. Yeah, I think that's what it is today, bro. Yeah. You got all these kids with the goatee, the Edgar haircut style, the skinny jeans, mumbling on purpose. Yeah. You know, even to the point where you can't even understand them, bro. You know.
And you know what's a trip that I had this new song, right? And I took it to one of the studios, and they're like, okay, so now I did 2 verses, and he's listening, and the dude listens to the 3rd verse, and he's like, wait a minute, you got a 3rd verse?
Yes,
and
that's
I'm like,
odd.
yeah, why? Oh man, keep it under 2 minutes. Keep it under 2 minutes, because the attention span.
It's
ya
not
no está.
it's not such thing as the attention.
That's
You know
what he
what?
was saying,
Your
yeah.
fucking song is whack.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, why do they keep it so? And veces ponen los videos que world premiere, blah blah blah, and I turn it on and oh shit, let me go get some snacks from the kitchen.
Right.
Llego, yeah, it's over. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's
was
over.
that?
You know, if you look at 80s rap, if you look at 90s rap, all 3 verses.
Yeah.
It was 16-8, 16-8, 16, and then 8.
Yep.
The last one would be like, yo, what up, bitch? Throwing out shout outs or what, lo que sea.
Yeah.
You know, saw the bitch in my video.
Yeah.
You know, saw her in Snoop Dogg's video.
Every other city we go.
I see the same.
But that was music. That was music.
See, okay, where are those songs today?
Yeah.
Where are those songs
Yeah,
today?
and see, the thing is, when I come in and I try to make songs like that, luego me dicen, oh, it's too long. No. You got to shorten it. I'm like, what the
It's
fuck?
too long. That's what she said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the first time I heard that. Cuando me dicen los producers, it's too long.
Yeah.
Other than that, I never hear that.
I don't get it, bro. Today it's a crazy hi-hat, 808, and just like motherfuckers are rapping to like a ding 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 ding. That's what I hear today, bro.
Yeah.
Chicano trap.
Yeah.
That's what I hear.
A lot of shit you can't understand, so I don't even.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't really.
I'm just
really
tired
mess
of
with
dudes fucking blowing weed smoke at the camera,
Yeah.
throwing fake dollar bills at the fucking camera,
Yeah.
having a red cup like if they're drinking Hennessy,
Yeah.
and then girls twerking in slow motion. That is a modern day Chicano rap
That's
video
what it
today,
is,
bro.
yeah. That's what it is, and then the thing with me is, I've always said, you know what, keep it real. Like, keep
Right.
it real. When I found out all that was fake money, I'm like, why are you throwing around fake money? Like, what's the purpose?
Oh no, or when they're in a mansion.
También, yeah.
Okay, here's my thing. The reason why I don't like those kind of videos, and then el vato está re feo. The guy's ugly as fuck in a mansion with a fine ass hyena. You know, goddamn well that ain't happening. Okay, you know, I don't live in a mansion. You don't live in a mansion.
Yeah.
So how do you expect us to relate?
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
if you're gonna keep it hood, keep it hood.
Yeah. De lo feo I can relate, pero de la mention I can't.
Hey, but you still got hyenas, right? Just make
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. Make them laugh until they forget you're ugly.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I have that tattooed on my back.
Oh, for real? Okay. Okay. Did you watch the Canelo fight?
Yeah.
Okay. I heard it went 12 rounds. I didn't watch it. I'm not going to order no DAZN. Okay. That's just me, bro.
Yeah.
To me, the best fights, 80s and 90s, just like my music.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your opinion on the fight?
Well, not to sound biased because I'm a big Canelo fan,
Of course.
but he won it. He won it.
Convincingly?
Yeah, Triple G in the first rounds, no puro un costal de papas, bro. Like, no, he wasn't doing anything.
Do you just think that he couldn't get in, or do you just think he's just older now?
I think it's a little bit of both, but mostly it's tenía miedo.
Really?
De entrar, because he knew towards the end when his corner was telling him, "Hey, fool, do what we're practicing." Because even his corner was like, "Do what we're practicing."
Do what we're practicing, yeah.
You know, and then when he started letting his hands go, you started seeing that old Triple G, the old school Triple G.
But a guy like that, okay, here's my thing. When Roberto Duran was still fighting like in his fucking 40s,
Yeah.
the announcers were saying he doesn't need a trainer. He just needs a guy to give him water.
Yeah.
Because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he knows.
Okay. In Triple G's case, yeah, he needs a trainer. I get it. Pero ese vato's been in plenty of fights. So he knows.
That's true. That is true, yeah.
He knows.
That's true.
Now, do you think Canelo's run is over, bro? Do you think because he's 32 years old?
Mm-hmm.
That's when, like when Oscar de la Hoya fought Chavez, a lot of people, he whipped Chavez. Chavez was like,
already.
yeah, he was like 36 years old, bro.
Yeah.
It's two totally different eras.
And then I think it was after Chavez lost with Randall.
Yes.
That kind of,
Yes.
I think that played
I was there.
something.
That was the first Chavez fight. He was about to be 90-0. Okay, well, and won because he had one draw against Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah.
Pero I was there at that fucking fight, and I saw him get dropped, and my fucking heart dropped, bro.
Wow.
Okay? So, and then the very next, like 6 months later, he fought May 4th for Cinco de Mayo weekend, La Revancha contra Randall again. And then they bumped heads, and they stopped the fight, and went to the scorecards. I was not happy with that. Not happy with that because I saw Randall closing the gap. I thought Randall just had his number. Now, I'm going to tell you, because I'm a huge boxing fan, but from back then, Emmanuel Stewart was training Julio, okay? And I spoke to Emmanuel because my friend took me to Johnny Taco's gym in Las Vegas, and we were the only ones in there. We were not supposed to be in there.
Okay.
And I talked to Emmanuel, and I said, hey, man, you know what? What do you think? He thought I was depressed, you know? And he said, you know what? It's my first fight training him. But I told Don King before the first fight that his style, no matter how many times he fights Chavez, will always give Chavez trouble because he has his number.
That's his number, yeah.
He said, so he cannot fight him, with acá afuera. He's got to fight him the inside. So.
And that's what happens. Everybody someone always has your number.
Oh, someone always has your number.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Sooner or later.
You know what? There's one thing about rap también. There could be a rapper out there thinking that he is number one, he's on top. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off, a couple of months off, and I'll come back to regain my title. Let me tell you something. There's always somebody hungrier, bro.
Oh, yeah.
There's always somebody fucking hungrier that could take your spot. But say I'm going to take a 6 months break without releasing anything. By the time you come back, you could be forgotten.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're forgotten. That's it, yeah.
You could be forgotten. Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, even in mainstream, ahorita, like,
yeah.
somebody, you got a number one hit a couple weeks in a row, and then un mes, 2 meses, ya no lo oyes. Whatever happened to that fool? Oh, he's done. It's like just a few weeks ago he was number one.
Yeah.
But así pasa, because like you said, out of sight, out of mind.
Okay. Alex, let's go ahead and put up that phone number, and we're gonna give the people a chance.
Make sure somebody please call, because si no, I told my family, hey, just call and pretend you're somebody else.
Yeah, pretend you're somebody else.
I don't want to feel like, man, nadie le llama.
Okay, let me go
las
ahead.
moscas.
Yeah, exactly. Nada le llamó. Pobrecito. Okay, if you guys got questions for Sleepy Malo, once again, if you got the balls, make the call.
Ask away.
Yes, ask away.
English or Spanish.
Yes. All right, let's see.
Check.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Shabby from Houston, Texas.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? So I have a question for the both of you.
Yes.
So being that, Tony, you had just commented that as an artist, you can be hot 1 minute and then you disappear maybe for 3 months, 6 months, and then there's a huge change.
Yes.
So what then is an artist to do? I mean, should they just continue to keep pumping out product to stay relevant? Like, what do you do when it comes to burnout? Because on one hand,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, well, I was going to just say, number one, release good music.
Yeah.
Okay, because good music does not have an expiration date. People will always remember you from your good music. Now, if you are just releasing mediocre music, you're easily going to be forgotten.
Yeah.
You know, I produced a record 30 years ago. It's about, in December, it'll be 31. And the radio still plays it.
Yeah.
Because it was done
It's
right.
good music.
It's good music.
It's good music.
So my thing is make sure that whoever the artist is, that they are releasing good music.
Yeah. And I would say, first of all, shout out to you. Much love. And I would say nowadays, social media, stay active.
Yes.
Stay active. It's so easy now because you can stay active. If you're not releasing a record, you're always promoting it somehow. Merchandise, somewhere you're here, you're there, you're doing shows. Just stay active, which I should practice what I preach.
Yeah. Staying in the public eye is very, very important, because I've known a chick that very, very hot as far as her music was concerned. And she was running it for a long time. So she figured, I'm going to take me a break, like 3 months break. She came back and nobody was really looking for her anymore because the next one came up.
Yeah.
You can't really do that. You have to stay out there.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helped you.
Yeah. That did. Is there time for one more question? If not, it's
That's
totally
fine.
Yeah.
I'll get off the
Go
line.
ahead.
Yeah, go for it. Give it to us.
Okay. So with all of that being said, do y'all feel that we are past the Chicano label at this point? Like, do you feel like it's a label that maybe we should do away with? I hope I'm not offending anybody because I'm not Mexican, but I'm just looking from the outside in. It seems like this term is obsolete now because people do so many different things.
Right. Let me answer it this way, and I'm going to ask Sleepy a question. Because in Texas, I don't believe they call it Chicano rap, bro.
No.
Okay. Up north, I don't
No, we
believe
do not.
they necessarily call
We
it
don't.
Chicano rap. I think it's more of a LA thing.
Yeah, and I just came from Texas. I just did a show a couple of weeks ago in Lubbock, Texas.
Okay.
And they show love out there, but they never called it Chicano. They were playing Cali Boy out there.
Okay.
The DJ, she was from Inglewood.
Okay.
And she was like, "Hey, I know who you are, Sleepy Malo." I was like, "What?" But she never said like, "Yeah, you're a Chicano rapper." She just said like, "You know what?
You were an artist. Yeah.
You're an artist."
But
yeah.
I do think that a lot of Chicano rappers will say, I don't want to be called a Chicano rap. I want to be considered an artist. And then you have others that say, I'm a Chicano rapper.
Yeah.
So some people like it, some people don't. I believe that Chicano rap has a lid. You could only go so far if you decide to go under that umbrella.
Yeah, I think that nowadays, people from my era, I'm gonna say, it's not offensive calling us Chicano rappers because that's what we were. But now, from the new generation on out, I don't think they want to be called Chicano rappers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But to me, it's like, hey, I'll take it and run with it, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Hopefully,
But it's no offense. You're not offending. No offense. You're good.
All
Shout
good.
out.
Thank you for calling in. We greatly appreciate that.
No problem. Thank y'all.
Bye bye. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's see.
I feel so offended.
Yeah, well, she's just being careful, bro.
Nah,
because-
yeah. Nowadays, you
Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Salvador and Sacramento. What's cracking?
What's up,
what up,
Salvador?
Salvador? Chava.
Chava, chavita, eso, compa.
¿Qué huele?
Question for both of you veteranos. I'm from obviously up north, raised in a northern barrio, and was programmed like a lot of our Chicano youth when we were 14, 15. Father was in Mexico, and so I had a lot of rage and anger growing up. And normally for Chicanos and for other Raza también, like El Salvador, Honduras, that have experienced similar struggles, you know what I mean, and speak Spanish in the place of our grandparents, eat frijoles, arroz. You know, we have these identity crises, right? So my question basically is, how do we start to speed the process up of unifying our North and South to create a larger movement, which is basically breaking down the system of this country, the system of manifest destiny, and conquering those that are black and brown, and then institutionalizing those that are black and brown, or just poor, basically lower class, even white brothers that are caught up in that same system. How do we start doing that? You guys are veteranos, and I'm obviously in my 30s, so to me, vale verga, you know, it's like, that's child play, you know what I mean? Really, we all speak the same language. We all come from the same parts of Mexico, whether it's Zacatecas, Tamaulipas, Guanajuato, Michoacan, or El Salvador, you know? And so what are your guys' thoughts?
You know what? You want to touch on that one first, and I'll piggyback off of you.
Yeah, I would just say it's like I was saying earlier. It's a matter of pride. Like speaking just with the Mexicanos, you know, ourselves, we have a lot of pride. I think there's just so many of us, and what I think it has to start with, pretty much getting along. Which I don't know. It's not gonna make sense what I'm saying, but I'm saying, as Mexicanos, getting along. You know what I mean? Because the whole North and South thing, it's you know, it goes beyond that. If you're from a neighborhood, you know, it's a little different story, you know, and it's things you can't really speak on, you know. But I think that in general, like you said, like the whole poverty, because there's obviously not just, you know, minorities that are, you know, in poverty, también hay güeros y todo, and I just think it's I don't know, man. It's just
Yeah, it's hard, right? I mean, just listening to you, I can tell it's hard to speak on, right?
It really is, and the thing is that, like, say that this is not, okay, from what I've heard from people that have been locked up in the penitentiary, that there's unity between North and South there, okay? That there's unity in the penitentiary. But out here, some people...
Yeah, that was, correct, right. Correct, Tony.
Some people like that out here, and some people don't.
Yeah.
Some people just don't want it. Me, I can't judge somebody or look at somebody different because they're the geographical location. Because what if I had cousins that lived up there? And the sad thing is that, let's just say they weren't from a neighborhood, but if I told somebody, they live in San Jose, or he's in Norteño, right, immediately. Yeah. And it just sucks, bro, that we do that to each other. I'll give you an example. I believe Mozzie, he's the rapper, he's from Sacramento, okay?
Correct.
Then you have guys like YG that are from Compton out here. Okay, I know it's different rules, but he can go up there and make a song with Mozzie, and it's all good. Yeah. Snoop can make a song with Mozzie, right. A northerner, if you will, and it's all good. But
it's like your carnal stabbing you in your back. Like, hey, what's up with this carnalismo when we're stabbing each other in the back, right? It's like you just
but
this dude.
Let me say one more thing before, because this is a huge subject and we could be here for hours discussing it. But I will say this: before, I think people are saying that before we can get along with our northerner, we first have to get along with each other here.
I was going to say that.
Go for it, bro.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say there's times you have peace treaties within, for example, I'm from the Valle. I'm from San Fernando Valle. There's sometimes peace treaties there, and it's been times when it's been, and then vale madre, somebody just, something happens, and we just can't get along. Like, unfortunately, you know what I mean?
And I totally understand. And I just wanted to say, on a positive note, I think for the first time in history, like Tony was saying, we did have a truce in the Pinta. Yeah. And that was the first time ever, the North and the South had actually a truce. But in the Calle, it was different.
Yeah, and
in college, I learned that the United States has put us on a grid. So each city is more or less north, south, east, west, right? Where you have like a graph, goes up and down, left and right, right? Main Street, left and right, east to west, and so this type of setup will divide neighborhoods, divide barrios, right? It divides sections of cities. Okay, so that doesn't help us, right? When we're protecting our grandma's business or protecting my apartment, then we're dividing these, and then the highways split, right? Sections. Whereas in other countries, Japan, you have a circular society. You have a circular system where the center is in the middle and then circular out. It's an infinite circle out of the center, which could be, could be. I mean, that's going real deep, but I just wanted to add that as well as the positive of the truce in the Pinta that we had. I think it was about 4 years ago, right? I don't know. Yeah. Time's flying with COVID and shit, but
all good, my brother.
Saludos a both you guys.
Yeah, gracias.
And I enjoy your podcast, Tony.
Thank you,
ganas, bro. We're here, and we support, man. I support, and yeah, man.
I was gonna say something real quick. I did a couple shows up there in Selma and Fresno, and people show love. When they didn't show love was when I threw up the Rams jersey. And it was right after Super Bowl, but there was a lot of 49ers. So for that, they're like, But other than that, they knew where I was from. I have a song called Pacoima, California, that I perform everywhere just because I'm, that's where I'm coming from. Right. And I don't do it disrespect, nothing. I do it for pride, And it was all love, it was all love. And I'm like,
Oh, good. Thank you, Carnal. We got to get some more phone calls on me. So we appreciate you. Thank you. Everybody, try to keep it to one question, please, because I'm trying to get everybody in. Okay.
Luego I talk too much, so
yeah, trying to get everybody in. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? It's Martha from South Central.
Martha from South Central, how you doing?
I have a question. Hey, what's up? I have a question for Sleepy. I don't know if you've addressed it before, but whatever happened with you and Mr. G from Southland?
It just, I've said it before. I think the first show we were on here. It's just, we went our separate ways. Things, like I said, you start finding out things, that weren't really cool, and just I just went my own way, did my own thing.
Do you guys still talk?
All right.
Nah, I haven't talked to him
Okay.
since like 2011.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys think you guys will ever talk again?
Nah, as far as my side, the way I see it, nah, I don't. Look, I'm gonna be 43 in 2 years. I mean, in 2 years, in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be 43. My bad. What's in this monster, Tony? But
Roofie.
Yeah, no, no disrespect.
Who gave you that monster?
Tony. So no disrespect, but there's nothing really that man has that I can use or that I need. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
so to me, I don't.
You'd rather be independent.
Yeah, I see no point in talking to him. Like, nah.
Okay. All right, caller. Thank you.
But thank you though. Thank you for calling in.
Hopefully that answers your question. Thank you. Let's keep it pushing. All right, let's see. All righty. All right, let's see. Who is this? Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, my name is Miguel. I'm from Sun Valley.
What
I
up,
wanted
Miguel?
to say a quick comment for the last caller. What's up, Sleepy Malo? I want to say what's up, man. It's my first time talking to you, man. I grew up listening to your music, bro.
What's up, my G? Much love.
I just want to... Hey, gracias, man.
Hey, we're Nate in the building.
It's an honor talking to you.
Hey, gracias.
Hell yeah, what day, all day.
Yes, sir.
That's right, man. United. All right, check this out. Look, just a quick comment. I want to give one question to Tony A. And it's a question for both of you guys. But first, I want to throw out a quick comment for the last caller that called from the north. When I would visit the north, I would notice the big difference talking to the upstate homies. That the norteños, they don't go by the politics down south. Like remember when 18th Street and remember back in the 90s, you guys, where there would be that you can't do drive-bys no more. You got to get out the car.
Yeah.
Well, up north, those rules don't apply. So you got grandmas that get hit. You got grandpas. You got little kids. I met people that been paralyzed just because the bullets go through the house.
Man.
Fucking, they'll hit your... Dude, one time I got locked up in county, and I met this guy that lost both of his parents just because norteños just lit up his house. You know, just because they don't want to fight and shit. All right, so I just want to throw that out there. The next question is, Tony, who do you think will be coming in for the verse for verse?
Oh, that's a good one, man. You know what? I really do not like to give
like
it out ahead
like
of
six?
time.
Maybe like six? Oh, okay. You got like 6 or like maybe 10 people going on?
No, it's you. When I do word for verse, it's just 2 people going heads up. You know, so they just go back and forth. If you've never seen it, yeah. So like the last time I had Bella and who else?
It was 2 girls, no?
I think it was Bella and Drea. Anyway, they just go back and forth, bro. But I've been trying to put it together because I want to redo that again, bro. A lot of people like that friendly competition.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
So
That was dope.
yeah, man. So
All right.
like I said, as soon as I put that out, the reason why I don't like to put it out, bro, I'm gonna be real with you, because I'm just gonna keep on 100. There's a lot of podcasters out there, bro, that be biting my shit.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
they be biting my shit.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah. When you did your verse for verse, fucking American Cholo did it too, and I'm like, dude, who am I gonna look at? Am I gonna see American Cholo or am I gonna see Tony? I'm like, bro, like, you know, I'm like, fuck, I want to see both of you guys. I want to see it live.
And
you
they
know?
do it at the same time. Huh? They tune in at the same day, same time.
I'm not,
Yeah.
and I got love. I got love for American.
But then
Cholo.
again, I don't know. No, of course. I know, Tony, you have a love for American Cholo, but at the time, I think you guys weren't really talking that much. You know, there wasn't that, because I think you guys got more closer after was it the Urban Con Convention?
No, it was the.
You guys were like more local.
No, it was actually like
It was a porn convention.
No, we actually. He said a porn convention. Gil, did you hear that? No, it was
I
like.
thought I heard wrong.
No, we actually talked
when
on
they
the
got
phone
closer.
first. We actually talked on the phone first, and then he came over here, and it's all been love, man. It's all been love. But I wasn't necessarily speaking about
That's
him.
good.
You know, so.
Yeah, but I seen
All
other
right,
podcasts that start doing that. But yeah, much love, big dog. A18 in the building again. Like I
hey,
said,
my love
man.
to you, man.
Gracias.
Hell yeah, good talking to you, man. All right, I'm out.
Gracias,
All
my
right,
dear.
all right, let's keep it going. That was funny. All right, let's see. Next time, let's not name podcasts, bro. We're not going to try to start trouble, okay? Gil's the homie, so
Shout out to Gil.
absolutely. Okay, let's see. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
The homie Kike from the city of Escondido.
Escondido in the building. What's
What's
good?
up,
What's
Kike?
good, my brother?
Hey, what's up, Sleepy Malo? What's up, Tony A? fucking, I got a question for you, Tony, and then a comment and a question for Sleepy too.
Go for it.
When are you gonna get that fucking the sports podcast cracking, dog?
Oh, do you mean the ghetto sports?
It's just not gonna happen anymore. Yeah, the ghetto sports podcast, dog.
You know what, man? It's just that the guy that I want to co-host it with me actually is a commentator for the LA Kings and Los Angeles Clippers. And now just recently started working for the Dodgers as a commentator, like a real life commentator at the stadiums. I wanted him to come as a professional sports analyst and me coming with the ghetto side of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that motherfucker.
I like that. That's funny.
You know?
Hey, don't give it away. Don't give it away.
I see, that's what I already did. So now you're going to have somebody come with ghetto sports. So I'm waiting on him because we want to do it. I'm going to be real with you. We want to do it at an odd time. So people are not going to know. I'm not going to give the time when I want to do it, but I want to give it at an odd time. And it's going to work. I guarantee you.
That's smart to do it that way.
Yeah. So it's coming, bro.
Cool,
it's coming, bro.
all right, good looking out.
All right, my brother.
And for Sleepy,
Simon.
that fool said, hey, fuck the boogie. They call me the bad man. I'm not looking for the one who did Southland. Hey, dog. I fucking been bumping your shit since way back in the day, dog. Fucking high school shot too, pero.
Gracias, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate
I
it.
love all your new shit, all your old shit, everything, homie. Keep doing your thing, and I hope you drop that record sooner than later, man.
Yeah, thank you. I was supposed to drop it by this summer and last summer, pero you know what? I made a promise. I'll drop it. I'll drop it next year.
Next year. So you got a couple of months,
All right,
bro.
good one.
Yeah.
I'll be on the lookout.
Gracias, oh man. Shout out to Escondido.
All right, brother. Thank you. Call it Summer of Sam. Okay, let's see.
I have an album, Summer of Sandman.
Call her your name. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Steve-O from Pueblo, Colorado.
What's up, brother? How you doing,
What up,
man?
Steve-O?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just wanted to make a couple of comments and ask you guys something, but basically I wanted to tell Sleepy, years ago you did that album, that Unity album. I think it was called West Coast
Nuestra.
West Coast something. It was,
Yeah.
Yeah. And it had the black and brown. And what I wanted to say, I remember you came out with that album, and Cam came out with his album.
Yeah.
And the artwork on the album covers, man, just blew me away, bro. And it was a good time for me. I remember I was having a rough year, and when I heard those two records, those black and brown records like that with the album covers and the songs,
Yeah.
I was just blew me away, bro. I just want to say I appreciate it. And even you did that, you did the remake of We're All in the Same Gang,
Yeah.
something like that, I think.
Yeah. We put We're
Bro,
on
it
the same
just
game.
took me
Yeah.
back, bro. It took me back to a good time in hip hop. And I just was like, wow, man, like this guy gets it. I just wanted to say, your music, it impacted me in a positive way, man. And I thank you for that. And then also I wanted to say, Tony, of course, thank you for doing the show for us. It's something that we look forward to all the time. But I wanted to see what your guys' take was on that new TV series. I think it's called This Fool or something like that. With Little Creeper, the guy that plays Creeper.
Oh, Cholo.
Have you guys watched it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Your opinion?
Yeah, I wanted to see what you guys thought about it.
First of all, I'll tell you, man, I appreciate your words, man. I appreciate what you say, and because of people like yourself is why I can't retire. You know what I mean? I still keep going. That album, shout out to Cam. He has that Mutual Respect album that came out, side by side with the West Coast Nuestra, and it was something that we were doing at the time to, unify, LA.
Yeah.
So those two albums are dope. The album, the cover, the art on there was dope. And about this Fool show, I think it's pretty good. I think it was funny. It's just different. It's not your typical, stereotypical. It's funny. I watched the whole season. Shout out to to everybody on there and doing it. And I think we need more shows like that. We need to back up more.
I do believe we need more shows like that. I only seen one, so it's hard for me to give an honest opinion.
Yeah.
Because I've only seen one, but I do agree we do need more shows like that.
Yeah.
So
like there's some that are like raunchy or too stereotypical.
Right.
You're like, nah. Yeah,
okay, now
this one's dope.
caller, let me ask you, what did you think about it?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was to expose the masses of kind of the culture. And then I kind of understood what they were doing with the Hugs and Thugs. It kind of reminded me of like Homeboy Industries. They were kind of like doing something like that.
Yeah.
But what I did notice, you know, I'm already embedded in the culture, hip hop, you know, West Coast, Chicano rap, whatever, you know, all that. So like, I got it. But what kind of freaked me out was a lot of people that weren't in the culture. They were like, "Oh, this show's great," and people were telling me about it that I didn't think would watch it. You know what I mean? So I felt like it was kind of like,
you know, I think
over a little bit, something like that. Like,
I believe that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it reached an audience that they possibly didn't think they were going to reach. Yeah. You know, and that's one thing.
That's what blew my mind.
Yeah. And that's one thing, you know, about this whole industry, bro. Even in music, you just never know who is going to be your audience, because I've known rappers, bro, that couldn't do shit here in LA, but they were fucking huge in Europe. Yeah. So you got to go where, you know, your market is.
Yeah. And another good thing about that is when you expose like our culture, that when you got people that, you know, you never thought would be watching stuff like that. Like right now, people, they're trying to take our, you know, like the spa waters. You know what I mean? The aguas frescas, things like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Shows like this show it off like to the masses. Like, hey, you know.
You're right. Absolutely right.
I mean,
all right, caller. Hopefully that answers your question.
Right on, guys. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's see. Not now. Let's see. All right. Did you tell your neighbors to call?
Yeah, I told them, hey, if no one calls after 4 calls.
Yeah, you need to call. You need to call. If you got the balls, make the calls. Let's go. Come on. Pero, okay, let's see. Call your name and where are you calling from?
What's cracking, guys? It's Danny Loco coming out the IE. What's cracking? Sleepy. What's up, Tony?
What's up, Danny? IE in the building.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm reading all these comments right here, man. Fucking haters all over hating IE, dog.
Oh, for real? I don't even read the comments because I'm like, you know.
you know what's funny, though?
Yeah, because I'm from the IE, dog, you know, but I got family all over LA, you know. You know?
Yeah.
You know, one thing when people say, man, you got a lot of people hating on your comments, you know how I answer that? What else do you expect from our people?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
For real. Hey, I was cracking up right now. Before I called, I was reading a comment that IE fools still believe in Santa. Now look at those. Like, damn. Well, my boy there, but
hey, but you know, most of those people in those comments are other rappers out there, so you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed.
Hey, my boy, real quick, Sleepy, real quick, dog, is fill in the rest of the rhyme, dog. You remember this shit? I think you remember it. Once again, I'm rolling with Giant. He's back on the calles.
Once again, I'm rolling with Giants. He's back on the calles.
Keep going.
I can't remember.
Remember?
Yeah.
You remember. Here to try to shake on me with another keep trying. We ride the book the hill, we hit up the hood on their fence.
Yeah. That's OG, man. Much love with that.
Hey. Nah, Simone, fool, I just thought we were bumping your shit like with my brothers, you know, when they used to take me. I was in middle school. Right now I'm 28, doggy, but when I was 13 and 14 going to middle school, my brothers would take me to school and then just bumping into SLG, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was always banging, you know what I mean? But now a little something, my boy, I do wanted to ask, what's up? Are you still connected with that COA? They used to be Cash Over Ass, but I know they kind of switched it over to Christ Overall, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were still connected to Solo.
Yeah, you know what?
Because they were some badass rhymesters, you know?
Yeah, like I was telling Tony earlier, like Solo, I consider Solo one of the Mount Chicano Mount Rushmores because he has his flows, you know, his style's dope. And I call him my partner in rhymes, you know? We bump heads here and there, you know, with his ideas, and he should be on Freaky Tales.
Yeah.
Pero
there you go.
Nah, they're still doing their thing. COA Click is still out. They got new stuff coming out, and Solo's still doing his thing. Solo got an album coming out called Vallero, and I'm featured in that.
Right, yeah.
Get that Timeless album. I don't know if you have it already. Timeless, Sleepy Malo and Solo Sonata.
I do.
Yeah, get that.
That one's dope, I got that song Timeless is badass too. That main song, you know.
Yeah.
That album badass, bro. Yeah, dog. But now I was just wondering, you know, because I know like back then you guys were popping off, you know what I mean? Even with Ghost, you know, GHOC, that fool was fucking popping también, you know?
Yeah, that fool Ghost. Unfortunately, he's free Ghost. You know, I gotta say free Ghost. You know, he's doing hard time. No lo deja salir la esposa. You know. So.
Oh damn.
Oh, that kind of hard time.
That kind of hard time. Yeah. Shout out to Ghost.
How many years has he done?
He's been down for like 20 years now.
Oh, good.
Hey, much love though, man. I appreciate the call for real. Gracias.
Yeah, I just seen on YouTube that you were on. I was like, hey, this was an OG right here, dog. I got to get on the phone real quick.
Appreciate it, man.
Up.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? But hey, keep doing your thing, my boy, you know, and I follow you on Instagram and shit, you know. We're doing your thing, dog. All right? Stay safe, dog. Gracias, Tony, for answering the phone call.
Yes, sir. Gracias. Thank you for calling in. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see.
Yeah, I got a lot of homies like that, man. Doing time.
Caller, your name. Where are you calling from?
So what's up, Tony? This is Vicky from Carson.
What's up, my brother? How you doing? You got a question?
What's up, my G?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Sleepy? Mucho gusto, homie. Hey, brother, big fan, homie. Ever since I heard you, Doug, you were on that on the song with Conejo, Lock Us Up.
Yeah.
Fucking killed that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Ever since I've been a fan, heard you on all over that calling out lanes.
Yeah.
That shit was hard as fuck, Doug.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, but anyways, hey, Doug, una pregunta. So all that like beef with the low profile, was that like real beef, Doug, or was that just like, you know, fucking rapping label shit?
That was, it was real beef at the time. It's just they were in San Diego, we're in the Valle. It was never a, you know,
confrontational, just more a verbal.
Yeah, and it was when we would do shows, like they wouldn't do shows, or it was just and again it was towards me. It was just like, oh, you dissing my label, you dissing the homie, and you dissing me because you're young, you're loyal. You know what I mean? But to me, it was always like I never got to see them while we were beefing or nothing like that.
Okay, so royalty never ran up on you and tried to throw putazos.
Nah.
Ah, okay. All good.
You know what's funny?
One more thing, brother.
Go ahead, my G.
Hey, Doug, what's up with the Spanky Spanker house, man? You still cool with him or what?
Man, Spanky Spanko, that's my big brother.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, said that's your real canal?
Yeah, that's my carnal. That's my.
Oh shit, dog. Oh shit, I didn't know that, man. Hey,
he's watching. He's
killed it, dog, on that Fearless crowd.
Yeah, hey, we got a new Fearless Crowd album coming out también.
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna be on the lookout for that one, dog. Hey, you go fucking Spanky killed that shit, dog. Hey, that homies in the Valle.
Yeah, gracias.
Dope ass retwist on that about Poppy's on Broadway, dog.
Yeah,
Killed that bitch.
Spanky's listening right now, man. Shout out to Spanky. He's wiping his tears because Las Vegas lost. You know, I told him I was gonna clown him on here.
Nevada.
Oh yeah, Nevada. But yeah, that's my older carnal, man. That's my blood brother, man.
And that's cool, dog. I didn't know that, homie. That's tight. That's good, dog. Hey, you two have a good night, man.
Hey, you too, man.
Brother.
Good night.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Gracias, lady.
Wait. Oh, man. You know, when they were rapping that song to you, I was thinking, easily I approach the microphone because I ain't no joke. Tell your mama to get off of my dick. No, fucking classics, bro. Fucking classics. And it's funny. It was so dope, bro, but we consider that gangster rap. So, okay. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Tony? What's going on, Sleepy? My name is Tato from the 619. You know, we want to get big respect.
What up, man? San
Sleepy,
Diego
I grew
in
up
the
to your
house.
music, bro.
Gracias.
Yeah, Sleepy, I grew up to your music, bro, and you know, really hit home. You know, so I just got a quick question for you. So after your last album, what do you plan to do? Like, how you gonna keep the Sleepy Malo name alive?
You know what? I got the album I have dropping. I don't have any features except for my youngest son, which his rap name is L.A. Rue. And I kind of want to pass the torch on to him and help him out. Like, I'll still be featured here and there, but as far as an album, now people that listen to this album, they're like, nah, fool, this ain't your last album. This shit's it's I'm speaking a lot of topics from now, and I'm just coming in, you know, hard and
right.
So I mean, who knows? But if it happens where I do retire, like let it go, then it'll be through my son, you know, and through features here and there. Because I'm still from Mob G Entertainment, you know, I'm Mob G Core actually. So
right,
the label's still there. So you know, I'll still be in.
That'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work, man. You know what? And that's one thing we should never put age limit on rappers. We never put it on rock, singers. We never put it on country singers. We never put it on Spanish singers. We never put it on anybody else. But only when it comes to rappers you're an old motherfucker. Shouldn't be rapping no more. Wrap it up.
Pero es que a mí me dicen because they see me on stage when I get gout y ando ahí limping and con muletas y todo.
Exactly. All good. Now, if you have a walker and a diaper, then you hang it up.
Hey, Arlo hasn't hung it up, so.
He's in his 90s.
And he's with a diaper.
But he's not a rapper. So, anyways, all good, carnal. Thank you for that
Shout
call,
out
man.
to Arlo.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Gracias, man. Shout out.
Órale.
Yes, sir.
Órale.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let me see. Do we have anybody else? Anybody from the IE want to call or LA want to call? As far as the LA and IE fools, much love and respect to all you guys on the live chat. You guys are tearing it up. You guys are a bunch of savages without the studio.
They're always going at it.
Yeah. So, got him. Okay.
Got him.
Okay, let's keep it going. Let's see. Did you tell your gardener to call?
Yeah, I told him, pero le dije, hey, don't trip, se habla español. Y órale, pues.
Órale, pues, le voy a llamar.
Yeah.
You know. So you got a lot of homies doing hard time?
A lot of doing that kind of hard time, yeah. With the mandilon and the apron, yeah.
Super mandilon.
Yeah. You can't come out, homie.
Here we go. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, it's Rick from Anaheim.
What's up, brother? How you doing,
Anaheim.
Good. Just chilling, watching the show. Hello?
All good. You got a question, Maji?
Yeah, for Sleepy. Since you've been out there and stuff, like, what was your, I just tuned in right now, but anyways, what was your, 5 top, I guess, Chicano rappers when you're coming up, like in your era?
Coming up in my era, like I said.
Yeah, and then one more, brother. And then the top 5 new era Chicano rappers.
Okay. The top 5.
No, without including yourself.
No, without including myself. Growing up was definitely Proper Dos.
Okay.
Definitely Proper Dos. Lighter shade of brown.
Of course.
Kid Frost had good music. You know what I mean?
Okay.
His music's dope. What
about MC Boulevard?
MC Boulevard, yeah, he's. I remember.
Yeah, he was dope too.
I remember him, homie. I actually seen him not too long ago. But I would say the ones that I would always rap their lyrics y todo that are Proper Those, Lighter Shade of Brown.
Were you ever a fan of Brownside?
Brownside, yeah, but Brownside came after.
Yeah.
I was already rapping. I was already not on wax, but I was already in the garage parties rapping todo. But before I started rapping, that's who I would rap with. And then like the new age, I said it earlier, I have I have like Lex Lucrative. I have I was mentioning Cujo's doing his thing. There's just so many youngsters right now that are doing their thing, Trouble Kid from the label, Trouble P,
All good. Justin Trouble.
Yeah. Another Trouble.
What do you think of it? No, what do you think about the top rappers, Chicano rappers that are up there, pushing it
Well, give us
big time.
Give us your 4 top Chicano rappers.
My 4 top. Are you talking about new era or?
It doesn't matter. Just
back
in general. In general, who would you consider your?
In general, well,
yeah, in general.
Well, I not grew up, but listening to Lil Rob was one of them. I remember when that fool started bumping some old school shit, and he started rapping on it. Well, Shadow too.
Okay.
The Night Owl.
Okay.
And then there was. That's my era. When I started hearing the Chicano stuff,
What about Royalty? Did you ever like his
Shadow,
stuff?
Lil who?
Royalty. Did you ever like his stuff?
Yeah. He had what's this fool's called? The Spanish Fly, I think, and
Spanish.
He had a good thing going on with his label, He had a good thing, putting people up there with trying to catch all the audience, and he did catch.
Yeah,
a lot of Mexicanos, Chicanos, and stuff.
He did.
Okay, that'll work. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Good talking to you guys.
Likewise, my bro.
And keep
Muchas
it up.
gracias.
Keep it up.
Gracias.
Keep it Malo.
Appreciate
sir.
it. Appreciate it.
Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. A ver. Let's see. Call your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Robert calling from Nebraska. Just wanted to ask Sleepy Malo
What
a
up,
question.
Robert? Sure.
But first, I want to say, Sleepy Malo, truly, man, you're a underground hood legend, man. When I was in high school and after high school, I got around. You know, I never got in a neighborhood, but I had a lot of active homies. And yeah, dude, I used to hear your songs around, and I had a burnt CD with your songs in it. And yeah, dude, when it comes down to the category of love songs, I gotta give it to Night Owl, Little Rob, Khalifa Thug, and you, man. So yeah, dude, in the future, you and Conejo should make a love song.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty good.
That'd be dope, man.
But yeah, yeah, man. Good luck, and yeah, keep making your music.
Appreciate
Have a good
that.
night.
Good night, brother.
Good night,
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Nebraska.
Awesome. Okay, let's keep it pushing. You know one group that nobody ever mentions, believe it or not? Well, two people. MC Boulevard, and then it's the Spanish Fly, 18 with the Bullet. And, you know, there was a debate for a while, amongst Chicano rap circles, who came out first. Now, I'm from the Harbor area, so I know Ese Rich Rocks, A.DA, and DJ Tricks, the original Spanish Fly group. Many people were saying that they came out at the same time with Frost. So they were trying to see who has the label of the Chicano rap, who started it. But let me get this phone call.
Okay.
Caller, your name or where you calling from? Oh, you fucking hung up. What the fuck? They probably didn't think I was going to answer. So, last time we got a crank call from somebody acting, he was delivering Chinese food. And I had told him, I didn't order two young men. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
Bueno, soy Juanito aquí de Inglewood.
¿Qué huele?
Hey, Sleepy, jefe, ya le corté el zacate. ¿Quiere que le haga otra cosita para ir a
Sí, ponle. Ya estuvo. Ya. ¿Qué hubo, carnal?
No, hey, man. Just over here, man. Just enjoying the podcast.
That's funny,
I
bro.
just love watching this shit. And, I used to bump you, back in the days when that shit was on and popping with the Southland gangsters and shit.
Yeah.
So, no, but gracias. And Tony, thank you too, man, for, this wonderful podcast and shit.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Greatly appreciate
Thank you for doing this, man. Thank you for doing this. Me están dando alas,
yeah,
everybody.
Man,
I'm going to come out and start writing it out, finishing the album right here.
Hell yeah. All these callers are gassing you up, homie. Hell yeah. Let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just want to, because today, I kind of ran across that Tyreek fool that American Cholo was talking about. Ahí estaba hablando ahí otro with Jumper. What's your take on that shit? Like, your opinion.
As far as what?
Who? I didn't.
Tyreek? He said.
What happened with the guy that you remember Gil was talking about, Tariq Nasheed, que andaba ahí throwing dirt.
Okay.
With the whole pedo with the no jumper.
Okay, but that's kind of an old subject. But you're saying what was our take on it?
Yeah, because that fool, he just did a podcast again.
Okay.
Again, throwing dirt.
Still
recently.
doing it.
I think yesterday. Yesterday. I think they just did a podcast.
Okay. There's a Moreno. I believe his name's Tariq or Tyreek or whatever. And from what I heard, okay, that him and Gil from American Cholo have been going at it for a minute.
Okay.
This guy Tyreek was referring to Mexicans, that there are some Mexican coons.
Oh yeah.
And then Gil called him a coon.
Okay.
Something like that. I thought that was over with.
Yeah.
But obviously this guy's still throwing shade. I didn't hear it, so it's kind of hard for me to elaborate on it, bro. Yeah. At least give me a chance. Let me listen to it. But I will say this: was he on the no jumper?
Yeah, he just did it with that one fool, no flaco que no sabe, you know.
Okay.
And the thing is, like, he has, like, because I was listening to Marvelous Things the other day when you had him, and he had good points, man. He all kind of opened my eyes a lot.
Yes.
And but this was, he's trying to do the same thing, but on his way, like, you know, saying that Raza is kissing with the whites and shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
He kissing with the whites?
Yeah, that we're connected with the white people.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Because you know what? I've met.
He's weird.
Yeah, you know what?
It sounds like he's weird.
I met black people, bro, and I say this respectfully because some of these guys are my friends that have told me that white people came from them.
Yeah.
So, you know what? That's something I'm going to leave alone until I hear the interview.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to elaborate.
Yeah.
Other than that, that I don't really.
That's going to be on Freaky Tales.
Yeah, it's going to be on
next Friday.
Yeah, no, cocktails.
No, you know, and I say in English with, you know, aquí puro, like, you know, brown and black, you know, we don't beef, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think the beefing is more of a social media thing, bro.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately, that's what a lot of people go by.
Yeah.
And they get all riled up because of social media, but
it's true, bro. You know, if you ever want all your problems to be over with, here's how you solve them. Log off of social media.
Yeah.
Put the phone down.
That's so true.
Yeah, and your problems are solved.
Yeah.
So, anyway, brother, muchas gracias, bro.
Yeah, gracias, bro.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Cool. Man, you guys stay up, and gracias.
You got it.
Órale. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard for me to speak on those type of subjects, bro, porque, like, I don't know. I didn't know what he said, but I heard weird things about the guy. You know, is it, I mean, I haven't heard him, bro. I just seen the little clips, but if he is on Adam 22, you know, you saw when Adam 22 posted up about Gil on his page, but never posted up anything of that guy Tyreek on his page that was newsworthy. You know what I'm saying? So don't just do it to one. If you're gonna be fair, do it to everyone.
Yeah.
So
play fair.
Yeah. So that's it, man.
Yeah, I seen that the comment you were talking about. I seen it. I didn't really pay much attention to it, you know, because like I said, I thought it was over.
Yeah. So. Caller, your name? Where you calling from?
It's Tommy from SC.
What's up, bro?
What up, Tommy?
I had a quick question. Well, not a quick question, but it's the rap group you guys always forget to mention. I don't know, maybe you elaborated before, but it's Wicked Mind.
Wicked Minds, yeah, Wicked Minds.
That's the group, if I'm correct, with Slow Pain?
No, that was Rest in Peace Rec.
No, but the name of the group.
Yeah, Rest in Peace Rec.
But what was the name of the group?
Wicked Minds.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. The group that was with, wasn't Slow Pain a part of that group?
No, I don't think. No, he was. What was it?
It was Wicked
Street
something.
Mentality.
Street Mentality.
Yeah, no.
My
no,
apologies.
Wicked Minds. Yeah, you know what? Wicked Minds. Shout out to Wicked Minds, man. They're OGs in the game también. Rest in peace, Rec. You know he was a cool dude. Knew him from the beginning también.
Oh, you know what? You know what? If you don't mind me asking, bro, maybe you can educate me on this one. What year or around what years did they come out?
Yeah, like I would say like early 2000s. No, 99. Early 2000s?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan, but I would listen to them here and there. You know, I actually got to meet Rex and got to help his mom move from, I forgot what city, but then she moved to Norwalk. He was a cool cat, you know, with a short fuse, but he was a cool cat. I got to meet him, you know, but yeah, early 2000s, you know, I say.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of groups that I'm telling you, it slips my mind because I'm like, look, there's just so many when we started.
And Sleepy, you know this of me already. When I started working, and I always tell people, from 2002 to 2017, if you came out, most likely I didn't hear you because I didn't really listen to music anymore, bro.
Yeah.
I was just dedicated to raising my family and working.
Yeah.
So I didn't want nothing to do with the music industry simply because of the business aspect that we spoke on earlier. So usually if they came out around that time, I apologize, but I probably didn't hear of you.
Yeah, yeah. No, I knew him, and Baby Wicked was from there too.
Okay.
Wicked Man.
Okay. You know who was another dope fucking rapper, rest in peace, and we were talking, and I had him booked. Stomper.
Yeah.
Another dope
rest
rapper.
in peace, Stomps.
Yeah.
Cool dude, también. Very
yeah.
cool.
So, anyways, my bro, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to shed some light to that because I feel like that group goes like swept under the rug, like you know, swept under the rug so much. Like we talk about, like you know, obviously big names as well. You know, don't get me wrong in the genre, but you know, Wicked Minds kind of just slips the, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make the cut for whatever reason, the conversation. So I just thought I'd bring it up and just, you know,
And
shed some light.
Yeah, and it's true what you're saying, and I appreciate that you brought him up because
Same here.
It's true. You gotta shine light because all of those labels you named earlier, we all started together, and we would go to shows, and we would carpool, and we would this and this. You know what I mean? And I remember those times.
Right.
And and rest in peace to Rick, man. That's the good old days.
All good, man. Thank you, bro, for calling.
Yeah, me and my girl were
Appreciate
just tripping how you and Spanky are related, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. That's my older brother. That's why I can clown on him.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Nah, I just
Spanky.
wanted to put my 2 cents in there, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, my
Yeah, I
brother.
appreciate the call. For sure.
Gracias.
All right.
So do you take regular or unleaded? Because these guys are gassing you up, bro.
Yeah. Ahorita premium, dog.
Premium. There you go.
Y la cara también.
Yeah. Thank you, Biden. All good. So I got a question for IE fools and LE fools. Which side gasses up Sleepy Malo more, the IE fools or the LE fools? Put it on the comments. Let's go. As a matter of fact, put the little gas emoji on there. Okay.
Put it on full, the tank on full.
Put the tank on full, exactly.
But FULL, not FOOL.
Right. Exactly. So let me see. Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Ya me están dando alas. I'm gonna fly home tonight. What, can I leave my truck right
Yeah,
here?
exactly. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
What's up? It's Fox in the house.
What's up, my G?
No, it's just kidding. It's not Box. It's Rick. Rick from Anaheim again.
What's up, Rick?
Yeah, I got a question again. Sleepy Malo.
Simon.
It's like when you were in the game, who was the fools that were like hitting hard? Like you said, like, damn, this was dope. But you know, you kept it low, and you're like, nah, man.
Besides myself,
of course,
doing this shit. Like when you were in the game, like when you were in there, you know.
When I was in there, it was like I said, we all started. We all started together. You know who had a Charlie Ro Campo?
Right.
Midget Loco, Chino Grande. They were going hard. Shout out to Midget Loco, man. He's a good homie. I would say them, man.
About,
you know.
Yeah.
How
about fools not from Cali? You know, like the outside of Cali, like there were
outside of Cali.
Did you want one, bro?
You know who? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm driving.
I thought you were flying.
Yeah, I'm flying.
Nah,
voy a llegar con una ala nada más ahí caída. You know who was dope, man? Was Clica One. Clica One was hard. You remember them? Yeah, Clica One.
Yeah.
I think they were from Vegas, right? Or they're from Vegas? I think you had one.
Yeah, they were out there somewhere.
Yeah, they were hard. They were like, man, they're doing their thing. So there was a few of them, but I can't really remember much of them like that were out of state.
You can't remember, or you just like
no. Honestly, I can't really remember. Yeah, like I know it was them. Like that would go hard. That I will bump. I know it was them. If you throw names out there, I'll be like yeah or yes or no. You know, because I can't really remember.
Yeah, I remember Wicked Minds. They
yeah.
were getting down at that time.
Yeah.
But
they were from. You said out of state, no?
Yeah. The other state.
Yeah.
What about any Texas rappers back then?
About
any Texas rappers banging back then?
Texas rappers banging back then that I would bump?
Yeah, I didn't really hear to Texas. You know, most of them was just San Diego, like I told you guys, and people from. I remember Capone when he came out.
Yeah,
he was doing his shit. You know, he freaking put that shit out there. I think he was one of the first guys that you bought his CD and he had like a DVD in there. He had like you could watch like videos.
Yeah.
Like that was dope. He had that shit on lock. You know.
Yeah.
We out there, promoting and shit.
We were one of the first that did that. We had that Games Begun with that, and then he High Power did that. I think I don't know if Low Profile did that.
Oh, and then he copied you guys as the Capone, you know. Cause I remember, getting one of his albums, and he had like a free DVD.
Yeah,
I remember. Like a little.
Yeah, it was like either a video, music video, or just something like
crazy.
Like,
he bought his album, and it had like a little clip of you could put it in the DVD. You fucking watch the little clip in there. It was like a little extra, you know.
Yeah,
and that's how you got people too, you know.
Which was worth it, you know. That's things like that people got to start doing again. So
that's where he's at right now, you know.
Yeah.
All good, carnal.
That's why he's where he's at.
Shout out to High Power.
Yes, sir. And thank you, bro, for calling in.
Yeah,
bro.
one more.
Make it quick, my brother, because
the
we got a lot of
European
calls.
dude that. One more. What happened to the European dude, the Ghost Dog? I think he was from Europe.
He's from Germany. He's from Germany. The Ghost Dog.
Oh, he's Germany.
Yeah, he's from Germany.
Yeah. What happened to that dude? I remember seeing that video. He bumped that.
Yeah,
that was dope.
He's still out there. He's actually on social media here and there. He'll still hit me up. I told him, man, book me a show in Germany, homie.
Ghost Dog, no?
I'm gonna, the Ghost Dog. Shout out to the Ghost Dog out in Germany. Yeah.
I thought it was like a white boy and shit. Like,
yeah, he was German. So I told him, let's do a show out there, you know. And
dope. Good.
Yeah.
All right, carnal, I have to let you go.
Tony.
Yes, sir.
Tony, I got one question for you.
Okay.
When are you gonna do like a podcast where you get like the actual Mexican rappers from Mexico and shit? Like R.I.P. Mr. Yossi Locote. I know you can't get him on there, but he's doing some movement and shit.
You know.
Secan.
I would love to, bro.
All the.
I would love to, bro. Let me answer the question. Look, I would love to. Here's my thing. Okay. My audience, bro, here won't understand. Like, there's a lot of people here that will not understand. There's a lot of people like you that would appreciate it, and I would appreciate it, and I would love to have it. But there's a lot of people that would not understand, you know, Spanish.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah, Sleepy Malo too. He I know he understands.
Translator.
This, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I could translate, but you know how long it'll take. Yeah. So, but you know what?
That would be dope though to have.
No, like, you know who I was in contact with, and he said yes, but it just never happened. Diablo, I believe he's from San Diego, whatnot.
Yeah, Diablo guy.
He told me he didn't speak, English. He said it just wasn't that good, and I was willing to do it. But I know that the majority of my fan base does not understand it, bro. So it's kind of tough, bro. Catering to people, a few people that just want to hear it.
And he's actually another hard one that I used to listen to back in the days. Diablo.
All right, carnal, I have to let you go because I got about 7 phone calls. Gracias. Okay, let's keep it pushing. Let's see.
It's my neighbor, my mom, my sister.
The gardener.
No, the gardener ya habló.
Oh, okay. The guy at the gas station. The bum down the street that you give the flip phone to.
With his free tablet.
Exactly.
He's calling from his tablet.
Taking a shit is neat. Okay. Let's keep it going. Let's see. Do we have any more Sleepy Malo fans out there? You guys didn't put the gas can up there. Let's go. Caller, your name, or where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Little Pepe from Phoenix, Arizona.
Little Pepe. How you doing, my brother?
Arizona in the building. Phoenix.
Yeah, I just want to say, Marvelous Inc., the guy's a big conspiracy theorist. He's been saying some outrageous shit, man, and a lot of your followers of people commenting, they believe all the shit. He's talking about reptiles living underground and shit.
He hung up. Caller, call back, caller. Hurry up. There's nobody calling right now. So call back if you're watching, because I really want to hear what you got to say, because you know what? He keeps his number on his page, and you can call him whenever you want, bro. Yeah. So, like, I respect that you call here and, voice your opinion. I get it, homie. Pero ¿sabes qué? You can also go to his page on Instagram. He has his number on his bio, and you can call him personally and really tell him how you feel. I don't know why you would want to hoard all that in. So call him up or call us back right now, but I still encourage you to call him up.
Does Marvelous ever tell you, like, people call him?
All the time.
Argue with him?
No.
No, they just give him.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I know a lot of people could say that his stuff, whatever he says, is outrageous. Yeah. Here's my thing, and this is one thing that he always does. Go research it.
Do your
research, okay? Once you do your research, then go to my page. My number's right there, and call me. I have to say that because if you have somebody saying you can call me, call them, bro. It's that simple. It's that simple. So, yeah. So
it's like back in the days que poníamos el número in the bathroom in
the schools.
Yeah,
exactly. For a good time.
Call me.
And you put your ex's number. she'll suck your bolas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude. So, anyways, caller, I hope you didn't hang up. Okay. Here, hold on. Here he is right here.
Okay.
In the place to be, Marvelous Inc.
Hi, how you doing? I'm calling about that goddamn varmint, Miss Marvelous Inc., that asshole that has everybody believing that the flat earth is flat. Well, I checked myself, and that's not flat. It's rounder than my wife's big-ass titties. Man, what the fuck, dog? That shit's retarded. Anyways, I just called in, bro, to give Sleepy Malo his respect.
Hey, gracias, Marvelous.
Love the music, homie. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate
it's
that,
sad
brother.
when you hear a rapper that, you know, has been around for a long time say that he's not going to be making music no more or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So shout out to you and your familia, homie, wherever you're going in your life, and best wishes to you, dog, you know?
Appreciate. I really
And
appreciate that,
I just wanted, yeah, I just wanted to, if anybody has, you know, anything or wants to debate anything, hey, you know, you could call me on my phone, hit me up, or we could meet up somewhere and we could talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know why people call in, and this is Sleepy Malo's time. Let's give him his respect.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
I appreciate that. I was just telling Tony. I was asking Tony, yo, does anybody ever, you know, does Marvelous say that people call and, you know, argue with you? He's like, nah.
See, last time Marvelous was here, he brought a lizard that lives underground. He brought him and put him right there. Right, Marvelous?
Yeah, homie, for real.
And they still didn't believe.
Yeah, that lizard wanted me to autograph one of his scales, and I did. So, all good, Marvelous.
For real, bro.
Much love, brother. I appreciate the call,
Hey,
man, for real. Appreciate it. Mucho gusto,
Yeah, I
man.
just want to show my respect, homie. You guys have a good night.
Gracias.
And all blessings and respect your way, dog.
All good, carnal. Gracias.
All right, homie.
Look, I'm glad he called, bro.
That's funny, man.
I'm glad he called. So, everybody is there, call him up. So, if you're feeling lonely, call him up.
He said it. Call him up.
You want to debate? Call him up. Okay, let's see. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, Sleepy Malo? This is the caller from yesterday from Marvelous Things. I just wanted to ask Sleepy a question. I wanted to ask, do you know any rap group called by the name of Eastside Click from Oxnard, California, by any chance? They're an old school rap
Eastside
group.
Click, yeah, that was if I believe that was that Downs group?
Yeah, Kilo Down,
right?
I believe. And also this other rapper called Enemy.
Yeah,
they were all from this gang called Colonia. If you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Oxnard.
They were a pretty dope.
Group.
I guess you could say rap group back in the days, but they were just kind of underrated at the time. But I thought their roll-ups were pretty good. They
were dope también. It's like I said earlier. Like I'm not. When people ask me, like it's not that I don't want to, you know, pay my respects or shout out anybody. I really can't remember. Now that you bring them up, I'm like, oh yeah, that one too. Oh yeah, him too. You know, they were pretty hard.
It's just that there's too many Chicano artists that are underrated. That you can't remember them all at once, and like you gotta I guess be reminded of or look through your playlist by any.
And tonight when I'm driving home, I'm gonna be like, I should have said this or se me olvidó este.
Right,
you know, it always happens. That's why I'm like, hey, you know, shout out to everybody. But I have a song with Enemy and Boy West Coast. It's a couple years old, but it's a pretty dope track. It was before Boy blew up on his
social media.
That one track, yeah.
Another question I was gonna ask. You've heard of this rapper called Lil Travieso, the one that recently passed away a few months ago, or a couple months ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Lil Travieso. Prayers.
Rest in peace. To his family.
To his family. He was actually from my label. I'm not sure.
He's Colorado.
Say that again.
Well, I said he was from Colorado, but I don't know if he was like signed to the label. I don't know. I know he was from Colorado.
Yeah, I met him out here. He was working under Mob G, and I don't know if at the time that you know the tragedy happened, he was still under Mob G. But I know that when I met him at Mob G Studios. I was recording the new album, and I met him. Cool cat.
Yeah.
And he flew in from Colorado, and he paid his respects también. He was a big fan of mine. I was like, man, that's pretty dope.
He gassed you up too?
Yeah, he gassed me. Alas también, and I'm like, so he was a pretty cool dude. I just don't know. Like I said, I don't know if he was still from the label when that happened, but I got to meet him. Humble dude, man. And again, man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He had some good roll-ups for an up-and-coming artist. It was just sad that his life got cut too short, all because of this street stuff. Like, I was hoping that one day would have interviewed him in the near future, but like I said, his life got cut short because of this.
And I believe he would. I believe Tony would have, interviewed him.
It's funny that you guys say that, because I had somebody, whether this guy was telling me the truth or not, that told me he was in contact with him, and he had talked to him about bringing him here. But it's the same thing with Rest in Peace, Slow Pain.
Yeah.
I had booked him twice. What a lot of people don't know, that I believe, and I say this respectfully, his wife was having health issues, so he wasn't coaching at the time because he was coaching baseball. By the way, I found that he was an amazing coach, and he won several championships for his high school. Yeah. But one thing, he had to get a job, and I guess his health-wise, he wasn't really, I guess, where he needed to be. And he ended up passing away. But I still have text messages and the dates that he was supposed to be here. You know what the crazy part is, man, is that some people are so inconsiderate that when he passed away, people came on my page and attacked me. How come you didn't make this happen? Now he's no longer here. Like, how am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
That tomorrow is somebody's last day.
Yeah.
So, but that's just how ignorant some people
I was
are,
going to
bro.
say that. Ignorance.
You never know when somebody's time will come. It could happen to anybody. Like,
right.
Yeah, that was some shit. But yeah, like I said, Lil Travieso was a good rapper. It's just sad that his life came to an end shortly. And I just wanted to ask Sleepy Malo if like he heard about him or even like ran into him, which you've already heard.
Yeah, we even did a track. I'm on the track with a lot of these youngsters.
Yeah.
There's like it's a track, like maybe 6-7 of them, and I'm in there.
Are you rapping trap?
I'm rapping trap.
Chicano trap.
Chicano trap, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Soy el más viejo ahí, pero
Estoy
trapado.
Are you the best looking one there?
Estoy trapeando.
Lil Travieso could rap.
He's just trapeando.
And trap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Está trapeando.
That song should come out. I don't know when. I'll talk to the label and see when they release it or whose album is gonna be on. But it was a pretty cool track. Pretty dope.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Heard of one last question? Have you heard of Bugsy by any chance? From who signed to to Mr. Capone's label.
Bugsy from back in the days or now?
No, Bugsy 100 from COMPTON.
I don't know.
I don't think I heard of him.
Oh, I thought you might. Because he's from signed. He's signed to Mr. Capone's label. I thought you guys might have heard of him. But
all right, Carnal. Thank you, man. Thank you for calling in, my brother.
No problem.
Okay. Stay blessed, homie. Let me give a shout out to Alonso from San Diego. He just joined us. Alonso.
Shout out Alonso in the building.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yo, it's the box again.
Oh shit! It ain't the. This is the bootleg box. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? This is your third time calling.
No, it's Rick. It's Rick from Anaheim again.
Okay, this is your third time. Last question. You got one question. Yeah. One question, my brother. Go ahead.
Just one.
Just one. That's it. He's a size 32. Okay.
Slim.
Yeah. Schmedium.
I had so many questions. Now you messed me up, Tony.
No, just one, carnal. Go for it.
All right.
He's spoken
Malo
for.
Again.
What's up, brother?
When you were in the rap game, what's the difference between this new generation to the old generation? Like when you were in the game and to the new generation right now.
Now hold on.
How is it?
But let me ask. but I think you have to ask this question. Are you talking about like as far as rap wise, or are we talking about the business side of it?
The business side of it, yeah.
Okay.
Business side of it, I think the difference is it's more artists have more creativity for themselves now. They don't have to be on a label. I think they can do it all themselves
independently.
If they put their mind to it.
Yeah.
And I thought the question was rap wise. Rap wise, I was gonna say, I've said it before, unity. Difference is a unity. I see all these youngsters uniting, doing their thing, and I love that. I wish we had that back then.
Yeah.
We claim we did, pero at the same time, it's like, you know.
Is it fair enough to say that Chicano rap labels back then were more like clicas?
Kinda, yeah.
Because you said, if that label diss my homie, you know, then I'm gonna diss them back.
Yeah,
that's almost
you know
like,
yeah, that's actually what it was. Yeah,
that's almost like some gang shit, but a record label.
Yeah, even like radio stations. Radio stations said, "Oh, you know, they don't want to sign us. Oh, well, fuck them. Let's do a song about it. Let's diss them," and then not thinking.
Yeah.
You know, you're shooting yourself in the
Well,
foot.
let me ask one more question, and that's it. I'm out.
Damn it.
Just one more. So, what were the big labels when you were out there, Sleepy Malo? The big labels like we're putting out there. I know Southland.
Yeah, I was gonna say big labels in Chicano rap, right? Well, you had High Power, you had Wicked Minds. Their label was, and that's when the homie brought them up already. I forgot what the label was called. But then you had Low Profile, High Power.
Yeah.
You had
what about Familia Records? Were they still
Familia
out?
Records were still out. Yeah.
Okay.
How about them?
Yeah, Familia
What
Records.
about Upstairs Records?
Upstairs, I think that's when Little Rob went to them, but I didn't really hear much about them.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Upstairs Records. I don't know about that one.
But
I remember Familia Records.
Yeah, Familia. That's another one.
Okay.
That's pretty much. I mean, there's other ones I can't even remember. Oh, like I said, Charlie Rowe.
Okay.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, Charlie Rowe. Yeah, that's later on though.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not forget Thump Records.
Thump Records, yeah.
So, there we go. Yeah.
That's true.
Bill Walker.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's all for me.
Next time I see the 225, I'm not picking up. All right. Let's keep it going.
Love.
He said box. Okay, let's go. Caller, your name and where you calling from? You have to turn on your TV, por favor.
My name is Frankie from Palmdale.
What's up,
I just want to give a shout out. To
is this
my uncle Malo and my father.
All good, man.
What's your father? What's your father's name?
Julian. I want to give a shout out. Thank you, host.
That's my nephew, Pancho. Panchito. Yeah, what's up, Frankie? Much love to everybody. Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
Anda nervioso.
Yeah, he's nervous.
Yeah. You have a question, bro, or you just want to give a shout out?
Yeah, that's all I really want to say. It's a shout out to my father. Thank you. To my father. Thank you, and to Malo.
All right, Pancho.
All right, bro. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right. So you're from Pacoima. That's spelled P-A-C. Have you ever thought about calling your own Pac-Man?
Pac-Man, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's what I told you last time. The song was going to be the Pac-Man.
Call it your name and where you calling from. The Pac.
But then after that, I don't know. I'm going to change his name.
Call it your name and where you calling from.
From Santana. I got two questions.
What else?
I'm from Orange County. Did you guys ever hear of West Side Cartel, and what do you guys think of it? Especially Sleepy.
Yeah, West Side Cartel. I remember back in the days.
When did they come out, bro?
They came out around the same time. I mean, early 2000s.
Okay, then I most likely I didn't hear them.
Yeah.
I respectfully say that, bro. I probably didn't hear them.
Yeah, I remember we did a few shows with them. Okay. I remember them. Yeah, they had dope music, and that's another record label that was out there.
Okay, and what label was that?
I don't know. What was the label called?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't know the name of the label. I just I'm from Santana, and when West Side Cartel came out, it was like the '90s, for me at least, when I heard of them,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to get your input on it. Like, if you guys, if you know, if it was out there, because I'm from the city, you know, from here, and they're from here.
Yeah.
I heard of them, but I wanted to know if they, you know, came out, you know, to everybody else or people around. And Sleepy, I wanted to know too, was your influence from hip hop from the '90s? Like, is the beats, you know, Beats and Easy, was he an influence on your rap?
Yeah.
Like, was he influential to you?
Definitely was, because you know, West Coast,
of course,
gangster rap. That's what we grew up on, you know, listening. And if you listen to if you got that album, the West Coast of Nuestra album, it's a lot of the artists are from that era. So I mean, if Easy was alive, man, I wish, you know, could have had him on there. Definitely was an influence. And if you listen to that album, you can see that I was raised, and I say it, I was raised by the West, that style.
Of course.
I went.
I can hear the production. Hey, gracias. Hey, Tony and Sleepy, thank you for answering my call.
Yeah, thank you.
And I listened to a couple of your songs, and the production, you know, gangster hip hop from the '90s.
Yeah.
You know, Easy was a big influence on that. And again, gracias.
Yeah, a ti, big dog.
Gracias.
Orange County.
I'm gonna read one comment that somebody left, bro. I thought was kind of messed up, but it's newsworthy. He said, "Tony A's guest looking like Penguin from Batman." Sheesh. He's talking about Oswald Cobblepot. That's what he's talking about. Okay.
I gotta say, whack.
Okay, here we go. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hey, it's the home Kiki from Escondido, dog. I'm calling back.
What up, my G?
That's right. Let's go, bro.
Hey, you were talking about that West Coast or Nuestra, the volume 1. Hey, dog, that shit was fucking fire too.
Yeah, gracias.
I just wanted to get your take. On how was it like working with, like, you know, MC8 and Ice Cube and like all them fools and shit. And also, how was it like working with the Mexican Ice Cube también?
The Mexican Ice Cube being Frank V.
Frank V.
Oh, come on, you already know that.
Frank V. He was cool. He was, because it wasn't just rapping with him. You know, we chilled, we kicked it. You know, went on shows with him. So Frank V is Frank V. If you know Frank V, you know Frank V. He's wild. But all the other artists, it was a blessing. Some of them we went to their studio. Some of them actually came down to our studio, and you can tell which ones sat there, chilled there. They didn't just drop their verse y vámonos, you know. There was some that did. Some send in the verse, email. But for the most part, you know what? It was a humbling experience, because I was like, man, I grew up on these dudes, and this is what I'm doing, making music with them. And not only that, I mean, I'm going to tap myself on the shoulder, but I stood in there with them lyrically.
Right.
Verses. You know, we wrote verses from scratch.
Yes.
You know, and they seen that. I wanted to show that, so.
That's dope, man.
Hey, how did you guys put together that same game video too?
Yeah, that one. We just everybody just showed up in different places, just put it together.
Because props to your carnal on that one, because with that more bounce fucking shit in the back, he fucking killed his verse too.
Yeah, that was dope.
You're gonna have to show me that, bro.
Yeah,
I don't remember hearing that.
It's on the. I think I gave you the CD, but. Either
you
way,
never gave me a CD.
The last time I was here, I gave you one.
He's lying. He never gave me no one.
I tried to sell it to him, but no quiso comprarlo.
Well, I didn't have $2.
So much for supporting the Raza, dice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Puro pedo. Hey, one last thing, Tony. I'm gonna make it a point that every time you bring in artists that have worked with Frank V, dog, I gotta ask you, who's like, so like nobody knows nothing about his whereabouts.
No, bro. Look, let me say this about Frank V. And I challenge anybody that signed Frank V. I'm going to say it right here, Sleepy, okay? I was signed to Disney. My manager owned a record label called SKANLESS Records, Steve Yano, a Japanese vendor from the city of Whittier. We just celebrated his passing out 8 years now. He saw a Japanese master of the future, and he signed Frank V and Ernie G. That's when I met them. I want to say it was 92, 93 when I met those guys. I was hanging out with those guys and in the studio with those guys before any of these guys. Okay, so I know Frank B because he used to drive my Benz. Okay, I know Ernie G because I used to be in the studio with Ernie G. I know what Ernie G can do. Ernie G is not only a great DJ, he's a great producer. Okay, Frank B is the Mexican Ice Cube, and that rumor was out back then in 1992 when I met those guys. The thing about Frank, he just didn't have his head all there. Okay, le gustaba tomar. He loved to party. He loved the women. Who doesn't? Okay, but.
Hey, I got another one too. You think he truly is like the Jim Morrison of Latin rap?
Fuck, that's a good one because I love Jim Morrison, bro. The Doors is one of my favorite rock bands, bro.
He dropped that verse on like that latest album that I think Mr. D put out.
Yeah, that I don't know, bro. Like to me, look, if you ask me, Sleepy, no disrespect, carnal, but my opinion, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, caller, the best Chicano rap album ever. We should talk about that. What is the best Chicano rap album ever? For, in my opinion, is the first Proper Dose album. The first Proper Dose album. That's just my opinion, okay? I was supposed to do some production on there, but we were always on the road, me and High C. You know who was supposed to be on that album and he never made it? Kid Frost. There was a song called Shoot the Puta, okay? And Ernie G produced it. Frank laid his verse. Frost was supposed to come in and do it, and it just never happened. Frost wanted to do it, but it just never happened. So those are my stories when it comes to Frank V. Now, as far as his whereabouts, I mean, I talk to Ernie all the time, bro. I could pick up the phone. I can call Ernie. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring him in eventually for Calls with the Wizard so that way you can call and you can ask him yourself. Yeah. But he doesn't even know his whereabouts, bro.
Yeah.
So
I think he's out looking for a feed behind night.
He's still looking.
Yeah, he's still looking. Shout out to Frank V. You know what album? And again, it's about the music.
Yes.
Not about the man.
Of course.
But the music. I think an album that'll go toe to toe with that is East Side Story, Kid Frost.
You know what, bro? And I won't even argue with that, bro. Yeah. I won't even argue with that.
Because those two albums were like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't even argue with that because you know what? Go ahead, bro.
Even throw in Brownside's first album too, dog. Like those are just fucking iconic, classic, fucking like non-skip fucking albums, dog. Yeah. Like all the tracks are fucking fire.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right, bro. You know, here's another rapper, bro, that I'm gonna give him his flowers, bro, and I gave him his flowers while he was alive. Rest in peace. People may trip out on this, even though things didn't end up well, but I'm a man and I don't mind saying this. You know who can really, really fucking rap, bro? Night Owl.
Night Owl, yeah.
You know, I was on Hoodstocks when Lucky interviewed me, and he said, I believe he said, best Chicano rapper, and the first person that came to my mind, believe it or not, was Night Owl, and I said it on there. You know, so it's recorded, and I truly believe that, bro. I know things went south between us. I don't care about that, bro. Yeah. You know. But I don't ever take anybody's talent away, even if we have a fallout, bro. You know, if he's talented, bro. So that's one guy that deserves his flowers. And I gave it to him while he was alive.
Night Owl's first album was hard.
Yeah. So
I remember that.
Yeah, you know what?
Sleepy, did you work? Did Sleepy work with anybody else from San Diego besides Shadow? Because I know they dropped a couple tracks. Gangsta Think the World Go Round, Southland to Japan and shit.
I worked with another rapper, Jorge. You ever heard of Jorge G? Jorge G from San Diego.
I haven't heard of him, dog.
OG Spanish Fly. Well, that's his name. OG Spanish
I remember
Fly from
OG
San
Spanish
Diego. I dropped stuff with him.
Yeah, no love.
Yeah. There was what else? Who else? I think from San Diego, that's... Oh, J.O. Felony, if you want to... On the West Coast of Nuestra. He's on there también.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about San Diego... Since we're talking about San Diego, I also want to give props to my boy MTO and Panther. So those are good dudes, bro. So
MTO, I know.
Oh, hey, from a bit... Now that you... Hey, Tony.
Yes, sir.
Now that you brought up MTO, did you hear that whole deal that went south with Little Grifo and MTO, I think?
Yes, I heard about it, bro. You want to
what's your thoughts on that?
I didn't hear about that.
You know what? How do
It
they
was
say in
about that
court?
thing we did with Little Rob, right?
No, hold on. How do they? I plead the
You
fifth.
plead the fifth?
I plead the fifth.
Ah, damn.
I plead the fifth, bro, because I've had Little Grifo here, and I've had MTO here, and I talk to MTO like often, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. So other than that, like I really do not know all the details of what happened. Of course, I've heard stories and stuff, whatever. But once again, always remember this, and this is to everybody that's watching. There's always two sides to the coin. There's always two sides to the coin. That's all I'm saying. I'm just not going to believe one side, even though I love and I respect both. But there's always two sides to the coin, bro.
One more thing, Tony.
Yes, sir.
You need more of that truth serum, dog.
What's that?
You need more of that truth serum in you.
Well, you know what, man? It's just that. Hold on. I haven't had enough Espalon yet. So as soon as I get some more, call back.
Fíjate, gracias.
All right, my brother. Enjoy your Friday, carnal. No.
Hey, likewise, fellas. Thank
Today's
you for the
Sunday,
show,
huh?
man.
Sunday.
Fuck. It's already working. It's already working. So, fuck, bro. All right, gracias, carnal.
Cheers, saludos.
Gracias,
Saludos.
Machi.
Salud.
You know what it is? When you don't work, bro, every day's Friday.
Every day's Friday, yeah.
Yeah. So
But when you do, it's like,
exactly. Call her your name or where are you calling from?
Hey, it's A.DA, and I'm calling from Utah, from Salt Lake City, Utah.
What's up, Utah?
Utah in the building.
And I just don't really have a question, but more just wanted to say some things to Sleepy Malo, because I've been listening to Sleepy Malo since I was like in junior high school. Me and my older brother, and I have a cousin, you know, we're from the Valley. They're from the east side, and I'm from the west side. And, well, we've been listening to Southland forever. I grew up on Southland. And I just wanted to say, Sleepy Malo is a Chicano rap legend. I don't care what anybody has to say.
Appreciate that.
Fucking, this will put it down for the 818 harder than anybody. And, you know, I just wanted to, like, I think Sleepy Malo had a big, like, a bright future, you know, ahead of him. And I think, like, Southland kind of kept them, like, held them back in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Really, like, the label more of, like, because Sleepy Malo is talented, right? And I think on a lot of the songs, there were 6 songs, but then, no disrespect to Mr. D or whatever, but he would get on the songs, you know, and it's like, you know, you got the big, everybody else is going hard.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking Mr. D, you know.
And trust me, through my whole career, not to cut you off, my G, my whole career, it was the same story. Siempre me decían lo mismo. He's holding you back. You know, he's holding you back.
Okay, I want to be fair, okay? Mr. D, if you're watching from Southland Gangsters, I want to invite you on to Calls with the Wizard. So that way your fans can call in and ask you questions.
Ask some questions, yeah.
Yeah, ask you questions, you know.
Oh,
I think
and
that's
I
only
fuck with
fair.
Mr. D, though.
Yeah.
All love.
Yeah.
I think that's only fair. So, Mr. D, if you're watching, contact me and we'll set it up. And I think it's only fair that people ask, because people have said this, that you were the best rapper on that label.
Yeah.
From Southland, straight up.
Yeah.
That's no doubt.
Yeah, that's what.
If he wasn't, I think if he wasn't on Southland and he was just on his own, Sleepy Malo, he would have fucking been one of the biggest Chicano rappers out right now.
And you know what?
No fucking cap, no lie.
And I've heard
no
that.
nothing.
Yeah. I appreciate that, and I've heard that.
And even
before.
right now, you saying that fools are gassing you up, you know, calling and shit. Right now, you could still drop songs. Don't even think about retiring and shit. You have the skills, the lyricism, all that. So you have your, you know, your vocabulary and all that shit is there. Yeah. I know it's there because, trust me, I grew up on your shit.
Yeah.
All Southland shit. Trust me, we got
Appreciate it.
the whole fucking, all your guys' cities and all that, whatever. And right now, if you drop songs, you could keep up with, the King Little G's, the Fat Boy Locos, the fucking, what was that guy from San Diego? You could keep up with all the top Chicano rappers that are out right now.
Yeah, appreciate that. And like
I just wanted to call and say that because, like, give you your flowers now.
Appreciate it, man.
And you can still fucking do this shit. Like, you don't,
I gotta drop.
Back anymore.
No, I gotta drop that album, and like I said, it's like maybe I say about 5 completed songs.
Okay.
And it's something that there was one that, remember when I seen you at 99 Bottles?
Yeah, exactly.
I told you I gotta show you this one track
with Pancho.
Yeah, with MC Pancho.
Yeah.
I gotta show you this album. This album is pretty dope, man, and I think my fans are gonna love it. So, gracias, I appreciate that, man.
All good.
Man, I just wanted to call, because honestly, I know you still got it. Yeah. You've had the talent. It's always been there.
Gracias.
Just fucking do it, bro. Don't give up and just.
I won't. You know what? I won't.
That
yeah, I won't.
You still got it in you, bro.
All good.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I want to ask him this question in
front
of
you. Want to call
hold on. I want to ask him this question in front of you, okay? Say that you got a phone call and said, hey, so-and-so wants to do a verse for verse with you. And when I say verse for verse, we're talking about going song for song, okay? With King Little G. Would you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. Shout out to Little G.
All right, that'll work. All right, that's cool, because when a motherfucker says, I don't know, let me think about it, or let me pray about it, then like you're really not that good.
It's like I said, if you told me, hey, you want a freestyle battle, I'll be like, nah,
well, because you're not a freestyler, bro.
I'm not a freestyler.
Look, there's freestylers that can't write songs.
Yeah.
So I get it, so.
And I've met Little G, cool, humble dude también, so, hey, yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely. Let's go. Still
Appreciate
there?
It. Appreciate it.
Well, I just wanted to call and, give you a big shout out because you were a big part of my, growing up with your music and everything.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
It's sick to even get to talk to you and just, give you your flowers or whatever.
I think I'm going to put my number on my
Instagram. Shout out
Instagram.
to you, Tony A, too, so.
Gracias, carnal. You stay blessed, homie.
Gracias,
Rick. I watch you guys' shit all the time, so.
Thank you.
Sick.
Thank you.
So you got fans in Utah, homie.
Yeah.
So.
There you go.
That's a dope thing, bro. That we get a lot of out-of-state calls, bro.
Yeah. Okay, we got another call coming in or no?
No.
I want to say something to the comment that said about the penguin.
Okay, go ahead.
I said, you a Riddler, you a Two-Face, you a Scarecrow, now freeze. Ain't the Joker because the clown prince of the crowds, resting in peace. You a pussycat, you poison, you hardly ever seen. Ain't the penguin even though you're out here trying to look like me. Whack.
Nah, man. Got him.
Got him.
And I came up with that while I was trying to listen to answer the questions.
You know what I'm saying? Don't call and try to act hard.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Look, there's people that leave comments. They see the number up there. The number is like up there. Okay. If you got the balls, make the calls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If he claims you like the penguin,
yeah.
Fuck it.
Hey, I'm a big Batman fan. We can go at it
exactly.
all day.
There we go. Call your name and where you calling from. Caller.
Hello.
I'm going to count to 3.
Tony.
Yes, sir.
Tony. Hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, Sleepy?
What up, my G?
What's up,
where you calling
hey,
from?
Just wanted to say real quick.
Where are you calling from, bro?
I'm calling from Goleta, California.
Goleta, 805 in the building.
Yeah. Hey, Sleepy. We got nothing but love for you, man. Nothing but love for you.
Gracias,
your rolas, chingonas, man. La neta. I remember going to school, junior high, when I was a chavalón.
Yeah.
Bumping Sleepy with my CD player.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Neta, made some good rolas for the people out here, so we appreciate you, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. And much love to Goleta. I've been out there a couple times, man, and it's beautiful out there.
When you say Goleta, you're talking about Goleta.
Yeah, Goleta.
Out there by Santa Barbara, huh? Santa. Yeah.
Goleta, yeah.
That's a college town. I've DJ'd out there plenty of times.
Yeah. I love it out there.
It's a dope.
UCSB.
It's a party town, bro.
UCSB.
Yeah.
Students, and I grew up right there. We used to go to the house parties back there. You know, where all the students used to throw their parties.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And man, they used to run us out because it would just be a bunch of Mexicans, a bunch of homies. You know, we weren't even students, and we would just go and fill up our cups, take their keg beer, and until out and But yeah, man. Hey, nothing but love for you guys, Tony. Gracias, man. We love what you're doing.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for having like Sleepy on there.
Hey, much
Appreciate
love,
you
brother.
guys.
Gracias.
Absolutely. All right, let's keep it pushing. You said goleta.
Goleta.
Yeah, bro, I used to DJ out there a lot, bro. Yeah. I remember in the 90s, I went out there with Malo, LV, and Delinquent Habits. And we were out there, like, performing and partying, bro. Yeah. Call your name, or where are you calling from?
Santa Ana.
Santa Ana.
What's up, Santa Ana?
Yeah, I got a question.
Okay.
I want to know what your top 3 Chicano rappers from SD.
Top 3 Chicano rap from SD. Go ahead.
From SD, I would say definitely Little Rob, Shadow.
New generation and old generation.
Okay, that's 2 questions.
Yeah.
Okay, let's stick to the...
Okay, that's 2.
Yeah, just 1.
If it's the old generation, I'm going to say Shadow for sure, Night Owl, rest in peace, and Little Rob, so...
okay.
I know. There's more that I'm.
How about you, Tony?
Much more missing.
I only have
Tony.
I only have 2. No. Hold on.
2?
No. Hold on. I'm just trying to remember the other guys' names. Man, I'm trying to fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. But the new generation, I don't really know.
I would say,
Many out there.
and this is not like in a row. Like this is not number 1, number 2, number 3. Obviously, Little Rob, I will say Night Owl. And I'm going to say, Alex, do you remember those 3 guys that we had here from San Diego? I'm trying to remember. Oh, man. And I don't want to disrespect them, bro, but they are the ones that a lot of people say are the foundation of Chicano rap because they come out in the 80s. Okay, so
I'm trying to remember.
I'm trying to remember too, but I've had them here. So if you guys are watching,
Aztec Tribe.
Aztec Tribe, you said?
No, it wasn't Aztec Tribe. It was somebody else. Hold on, let me see. Okay, I interviewed them here. So Alonso, if you're watching, go Legion of Doom.
Legion of Doom.
Oh, hell no.
I never heard of them, man.
Okay, look them up.
To be honest, I never heard of them.
No,
same here.
Look them up. They were before all these guys, bro. They were before, and they were more like on some hip hop shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, bro. So Legion of Doom. So thank you, Alonso, for that. So other than that, it would be like I said, Little Rob, Night Owl, Legion of Doom. That's my top 3.
Cool.
How about you?
I gotta check them out.
Sleepy Malo.
Yeah. I said Little Rob, Shadow, and Night Owl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
I know
there's more. Yeah, I know there's more, but I'm.
I heard a Night Owl, but I don't know the other 2.
Yeah.
I'm just being sarcastic.
How about this new generation? You guys hear about this? How about you, Tony A? How about this new generation of rappers?
Honestly, bro.
I know Sleepy Malo said he doesn't hear him.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that question because it's going to be disrespectful, so I'll leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because I've reached out to a lot of... hold on, I'm going to tell you this. I reached out to a lot of these new generation guys, and I had them booked, and they canceled.
Oh, okay.
So, honestly, but when the white man calls them no jumper, they ran over there.
Right away, huh?
They fucking ran over there. Look, instead of showing love to their fucking people who buy their music...
That's true.
It isn't the white man, and no disrespect, it isn't the black man. It's Raza that's going to support you.
Tony.
Yeah.
You need to, as an artist, you need to recognize who your audience is, who is going to support you. Okay? But they told me, yeah. And then they canceled the night before, and then they fucking run to no jumper.
They canceled for no jumper.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my thing, like, bro, if you're going to fucking do that and sell out, I ain't got no fucking love for you, bro.
Yeah.
Look, I'm from the fucking old school, bro. Mira, carnal, with all due respect, I've been in the studio and they've been to my house. Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, okay? DJ Quick, Second to None, AMG, High C, okay? They've all been to my house here in my neighborhood in the city of Wilmas, okay? If they can come and rap on my mixtapes and show me my love and my respect, all I'm going to say is, who are these goofies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to say, bro.
There you go. And you know what? I want to give
there we go, Tony.
I want to give a shout out to Smokey Local from San Diego too. He's dope. He's dope.
Okay, I'm gonna check him out.
Yeah,
keep him on because you said
he's
have
dope.
some lyrics
I also got a track coming out with him.
Yeah.
But if you're listening, whatever happened to that track, dog? Nunca salió.
This is what happens if you go up there and Tony, you represent him. We're gonna listen to him. We're gonna look for him. We're gonna, go on YouTube and put the thumbs up because Tony is the one bringing all this guys here. But then at the end they want to go with the white guy because he's the one has the most views and all that shit. That's selling your soul.
And that white guy is
selling your soul.
That white guy is the same white guy that's exploiting our people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't see that because they see the numbers.
They don't see that because
that's how we're killing each other. Yeah. We're killing each other because the white man said this and that.
Absolutely.
And thank you.
Sleepy.
That's all I gotta say.
If we don't support each other, who will?
Exactly.
But they'll rather go and run for somebody else and give them the numbers.
Yep.
All right, brother. Stay blessed.
You understand, Tony.
Yeah.
How this rap game is.
Exactly.
And I just want to say, thanks to you. Our people are going to grow and they're going to get bigger.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if King Leoji is not in your fucking, what's it called? Your show or Snow the Product's not on your show. It don't matter because you're still doing your thing. You're still going ahead. And I want to thank you for that.
Thank you, my brother.
Yep.
And there's people there fucking representing you. Yeah, Sleepy Malo representing you.
And there's Raza. And there's plenty of other rappers that don't got that name that are hard, and thanks to podcasts like Roadium Radio, you know what I mean? We get to hear about them. We get to hear them, hear their story and all that,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like I said, Tony A brought some dudes I don't even know. Like Coyote. I don't even know who the fuck those fools were. So Tony A brought them out. I'm like, let's see what's up with this fool.
Absolutely.
Then you listen to them and then you
represent the Raza.
Yeah.
All good, my brother. You have a blessed night, homie.
Gracias.
Gracias. Let's go. I don't know why. Coco. You ever seen that movie, Coco? The cartoon?
Coco, yeah.
Yeah. If I tell you that I never cried, I'm lying. That was a beautiful ass cartoon, bro.
Yeah.
That was a fucking beautiful ass cartoon. So that's all I'm going to say. Like, all culture is beautiful, bro.
Yeah, it is.
It's beautiful. You know what? And I'm going to go ahead and say this. I don't give a fuck who disagrees. We have the best food in the world.
100.
100. Caller, your name or where you calling from?
I'll back that up.
Caller.
Hey, Tony A.
What's up, my boy? How you doing?
Pretty good. Hey, Sleepy Malo's in there too.
What's up, my G? Mucho gusto.
He's right here.
Mucho gusto, big dog, carnal. So okay. So I just want to say much love to both of you guys, bro. Tony, you do your thing, bro. I'm calling all the way from North Carolina.
Hell yeah. North Carolina in the building.
All the way from North Carolina. First of all, bro, like you guys are just doing your thing, bro. Tony A, all the people you put on the interviews, bro, like it's amazing, putting, our people on the map. And Sleepy Malo has been done it for years, man. And but what my question is like, who do you guys feel is the face of Chicano rap right now? Like, you know what I mean? Like who's like the top guy? Well, not top guy, but like that, just that one guy that you feel that's like that might just blow it up into mainstream for us. That hopefully it will blow to mainstream. And if it doesn't, then that's okay too. But maybe who's that top guy?
Okay, I'm gonna answer that first, and I want you to go next. Okay, I'm gonna tell you who I thought it was.
I'll just copy your answer.
Does that make sense? I'm going to tell you who I thought it was.
Okay.
Okay. And I hope he's listening because I had high hopes of this person, and I had major record labels looking into this person. The person that I thought that was going to bring us to the next level as far as major record deals, performing in New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, etc., was Mr. D.
Which one?
The guy that I was working with. Okay.
Just making sure.
No. I'm glad you asked that. Okay. When I was working with him, I knew that producing him, his album was going to take about a year to produce. Now, somebody may say, well, why in the fuck would you say a year? There's people that, produce an album in a month. Remember, this generation thinks this way.
Yeah.
I do a song today, I got to release it tomorrow. The way I see it is the way I saw it back then. There's such thing as artist development. Mr. D
definitely.
Lyrically wasn't there yet. Was the talent there? Yes. Okay. One coach said it best, and his name, Bill Parcells. He said, potential is nothing. Performance is everything.
Right.
I saw the potential in him. We didn't get to the performance yet. That's why a lot of people laugh at him, and I'm sorry to say this because I love the kid. I still do. They say, oh, he's just a Tupac wannabe. Okay?
Right.
I get why they're saying that. Lyrically, he has it. He just needed artist development, bro. He just needed to I wanted to bring him around artists that I know that are multi-platinum, because there are things that they can give him that I can't.
Yeah.
Sleepy, say I take you to a studio session, for example, where Dre's recording Ice Cube, and you're just a fly in the one you're watching, and you see Ice Cube busting that shit in the vocal room, and then Dre tells him, do it again. You're learning something.
Yeah.
You're taking something away from that experience. Now you apply it to yours.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to give it. That's what I wanted to give him. But with all due respect, his manager had something else, in mind, so he took it somewhere else. That's all I'm going to say. I think he was the one, but it never happened. So
yeah.
How King Lil G right now is, he's he's kind of mainstream a little bit, but right now, he was supposed, he's doing shows all over throughout the country, and he was supposed to do a show over here in North Carolina, and I feel like the way he makes records, anybody from even the black homies, black people will hear him and be like, well, we can definitely bump to him and vibe to that type of energy to his music, but if they would probably hear Mr. D, well, it sounds very 90s, very kind of outdated a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's who I was gonna say. I was gonna say King Little G.
Okay.
Because he got that buzz, and especially years ago he was.
Look. I'm gonna say this with all due respect, bro. I know it's gonna be controversial, but I'm gonna say this. By the time that I would have been done with Mr. D, nobody would have mentioned King Little G. I'm just being real with you, bro. I'm just being real with you.
Yeah.
Because I saw the potential in that guy.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, I came from the school of the producer of Dr. Dre.
Right.
And next from the school of DJ Quick.
Right.
But I believe in artist development. You have potential.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to bring the best out of you. And he just wasn't there.
Definitely.
So, I think King Little G, bro, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think he's cool. Now, people may say, how can you say that?
Yeah.
Look at the school that I came from. If I was there when NWA was producing their shit, if I was there when DJ Quick was producing the shit, so my standard for rappers is high.
It's higher, different.
It's high. So when somebody tells me, what do you think about this guy? Yeah, he's right here.
Just not the standards that you were.
Yeah, if somebody wants to say, oh, Tony, you're just jocking those guys, bro, numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie.
Mm.
I thought Mr. D could have been that one guy that would have took it over the fucking top. You know, he could have been the Bad Bunny of rap. I'm being honest with you. So I'm being honest with you, bro. But you know what? Again, with all due respect, his manager decided to take him somewhere else. And how's that working out for him? Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. So, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, but definitely. And also another person that's very, that speaks his mind very well, is very that carries himself very well, is very spoken, and that inspires me a lot when he does interviews. Is Bozo, the way way he just speaks, is very. I'm like, dude, like this, bro. Just the way he talks, bro, like and his morals, his integrity, and everything. I'm like, come on, like it speaks for itself,
Okay, yeah, I agree. Yep. I agree. You know what? Bozo's a good man, bro, and when he speaks, people listen.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm gonna say, and I'm glad he admitted that I was his first interview.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, who put me on to him? My boy Alex right here.
Oh,
He said, bro, he's the next to blow.
Yeah.
So
you got him in here.
Definitely.
I got him in here, bro. And you know what's funny? People were like criticizing me. Like, why are you gonna bring that motherfucker? Bro, I'm bringing in our people.
Right.
Why are you mad?
Yeah.
Here's one thing that I learned from our people, okay? They'll say, why are you bringing that guy in? Bring somebody new. So I bring somebody new that's unheard of. Who's that? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you motherfuckers will never be fucking.
Yeah, unfortunately, they'll never be satisfied.
They'll never be satisfied.
Yeah.
So let's not try to satisfy
unless
them.
it's them here.
Let's not try to satisfy. I'll hear motherfuckers.
Even our own people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Unfortunately,
even our own people.
Yeah.
It's just it's never ending thing. It's a never ending looking down on each other, and it's like, dude, like, bro, you know what people are, what they're doing for us, or at least representing us in that culture, because even the black brothers, they don't see us as our as an equal in the hip hop game. They're like, they're not.
And I wonder why.
It's true, yeah.
And when I had that the Cali Boy record, we went hard with it. We had investors, and we went to radio stations with it. And you know who was closing the doors on us? My own people, bro.
Your own people.
My own people in the radio, and I won't even say the radio stations, but
say it.
Yeah, they were shutting down doors. You know what I mean? Yeah, and unfortunately, and I'll say I'm 100. Sometimes I wasn't. I was too dark, and for some radio stations I wasn't dark enough. You know what I'm saying?
You were in limbo.
Yeah. So I'm like, fuck.
You were in purgatory.
Yeah. I was like, what do I do? So
rap purgatory.
Yeah, but I seen that firsthand. That unfortunately, our Raza, because even though radio stations don't play our Raza, our people, if whoever works at the radio stations is full of our people.
Okay, I'm gonna put these radio stations on blast. Okay. Okay. Now, if you guys agree with me on the live chat, put a big fucking brown fist up, okay? Because I'm about to say this, okay? I'm gonna be real, and I hope Papa 106 and KD's listening, because this is what they do. They will hire our people to run the radio stations, but they won't play our music.
They won't play our music.
And here's the hypocrisy, okay? Here's what they'll do.
They like our work ethic.
Was that my beeper?
No, it's all good. Here's the hypocrisy. They will interview our people like a King Little G, much respect, like a Reverie, much respect, but they won't play their music.
Yeah.
Why would you interview them and never play their music?
Play the music, yeah.
That's the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
And then you got Raza working for those for those radio stations, and they're saying, oh, yeah, we love your music. You're so dope. That's awesome. They're kissing the artist's ass.
But they ain't playing.
Their motherfucking music.
Yeah.
Why don't you say something?
Not even the single, not even nothing.
Exactly. So if you feel that same way and you agree with me, put up the motherfucking brown fist.
But you know what's good? That now the new era of radio is podcasts. And we have podcasts like Roadium Radio.
Absolutely.
That share that light.
Here, with all due respect, we don't kiss the artist's ass. We give them their flowers.
Exactly.
So that's
we
all.
Give them las, me dan alas. Nos dan alas.
Yeah. We gas you up, homie. You know what I'm saying?
Premium.
So you know what? If you're an artist and Power, we want love to interview you. Play my record first, bro.
Yeah, play my record. Yeah.
Play my fucking record first.
Yeah.
Play when I'm there.
Yeah.
Well, our music director says, then don't fucking bother me.
Yeah.
You know? And the interviews are only about 15 minutes long.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm
It's
just
true.
sick and tired of those motherfuckers.
And it's always, you know, I would, but like you said, my music director, I'm not the one that plays it. It's like, come on, homie. You can play it.
Yeah, don't fucking do that.
You know who used to play our music? Shout out is ODM.
Dope.
On 97. Yeah.
Say that again.
ODM. Shout out to ODM. He used to play us. He used to bump us.
ODM.
Yeah. He had us out there.
Brown.
He had us out there.
Loudest
He interviewed us.
Brown
Yeah.
right there, big dog.
Yeah.
You know
Shout
what?
out to him. Man.
And if we get together as a culture, as a people, and we say, cancel Power, cancel Katie, they're fucking done.
Yeah.
All those DJs will have to go get a job at a warehouse.
Yeah.
Make a minimum wage, work in the line.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say, bro.
And you know, there's also this one thing.
They'll be spinning pallets.
There's
Instead of,
there's also this one thing. Sometimes our own people feel like I feel like somebody said this before, but sometimes our own people feel it's more acceptable to bump the black hip hop music than our own because they feel like it's more accepted than to somebody that will play like our own people. Like, oh well, who is this? Well, we don't really know them, or they don't really have a hit record to be playing in the club, you know?
Right. I get it. You know what? I just read a comment. Somebody said Tony is a angry drunk, bro. You don't have to be drunk to drop facts, bro.
Hey,
you don't have to be drunk to drop facts.
He's angry sober.
Exactly, bro. but Sleepy, it's true. Look at. Okay, say I work for Power.
Get the Kawama open. Get the Kawama open.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Kawama. But bro, say I work for Power 106, and I say, Sleepy, you're the hottest thing out there. You know what? And I'm glad you came here. Say you answered and said, how come you don't play my music? What kind of answer can I give you, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, with the answers that it's happened to me, they say, oh, it's because so and so, I'm not in charge. I gotta run it by.
I'm not in charge, but the guy that's in charge wants you here.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm telling you, there was a time when they told me it was summertime. I went in with my Laker jersey. It was a black and purple one. Dope. I was bald back then, and they told me, why don't you walk in with some slacks and a polo shirt, you know, more presentable.
Damn.
And I was like that?
Wow.
Come on. Because they couldn't say nothing about Cali Boy, the record. So they had to say something about,
The way, okay.
So I just told them, you know what?
All good. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, Carnal. Thank you for that phone call, bro. Greatly appreciate that, homie.
It, man.
Yeah. We got about...
Thank you so much, Tony. Thank you so much, Sleepy Malo, man. You guys have a good night, bro. Thank you.
Good night,
you too,
man.
my brother. We got about 10 more minutes and we're out of here. 10 more minutes. So if you got any calls, Power 106, Katie, if you want to call in. Come on down.
Call in.
Okay? If you got anything to say, call in. So.
KD actually played the record, but when I was there.
Okay, what year was that?
That was 2013, maybe.
Okay, how many years is that? Over 20 years. Stop. Okay, let's go. Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
It was when they were AM.
Hey, what's going on, 28?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Chilling. I just want to see if maybe I could just maybe take this to a long-time listener and been seeing like all the other stuff that's going on between a lot of other podcasts and everything you've been promoting, you know, or a lot of people have, you know, like trying to stir Raza and where our people come from in the right way, you know, and I see a lot of people, I'm just going to say in general, where they say, hey, you know what, we need to unite. And then right after that, they start saying like, F this person or F this situation, or, you know what I'm saying? It to me, being on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you my opinion. I'm from the 805, bro.
Yeah.
And this weekend, I went to a concert here, which was a DJ Quick concert here in the 805, right?
Yeah.
And after hearing a lot of different podcasts, yours and whatever, I'm on yours right now, so I'm going to say yours, and I listen to a lot of other ones. one thing I want to say as an individual is, as I was just like, I went in there with good vibes, right? And really about trying to make sure the next man or the next brother, the next homie next to me is doing good. Like, I was standing there, like, ordering a beer, and I looked to my right, and I seen an older cat, and he was all creased up, getting ready for the DJ Quick concert, and I reached out to him. I was like, hey, what's up? And he looked at me, he's like, what's up? You know, gave the little nod, which was kind of weird and odd. But I was like, hey, I just want to say, Cubo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing good? He's like, yeah. And he's like, I couldn't even see you. I didn't know if I knew you or not. But to me, what I realized, and what I'm trying to say is I stepped out of the box this weekend at a DJ Quick. DJ Yalla was there, or MC Yalla was there from NWA. But I stepped out of my box, and I made sure I fucking told everybody what's up. I just didn't stand in the corner and just try to mad dog everybody and just try to be hard, you know. And it was weird, but it was good, you know. But I see a lot of people where they want to try to talk about the positivity, but then right after that, it's like, fuck this person because they said this or they did that, you know. Like, to me, I see a lot of people contradicting themselves, you know, and trying to say that they want to stir all this shit in the right movement, but we're still contradicting ourselves. Yes, we're quick to cut ourselves off before we can even move forward. You know, we're so hard on each other. But that's what I'm just saying. Like, this weekend was the first time I'm 40 years old. Yes, I've been busted. I'm from a neighborhood, all that other stuff. Like I said, I'm from the 805, but it's weird on still how we pull up to a bar or a restaurant and we can't even extend our hand to say, hey, like, how you doing? You know what I mean? Here's a peaceful, like, I don't know. It's weird.
I know what you mean.
Because of the image we try to fucking carry, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
I just tuned in right now. Honestly, I just finished eating some fucking tacos right now.
Hell yeah.
I went fishing, kicking it. Like I said, hey, and as well, too, though, I'm going to give a shout out straight up. Look at, like mad respect to everybody. Like, I know where everybody stands, but I want to give a shout out to the motherfucking 805. I don't know if I can cuss or not, but, like, a lot of people, like, there's mad talent out right here. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give a big shout out to the 805. Everybody keep on pushing right here because,
hey, big dog, when you say 805,
everybody can keep on knocking their heads. But I'm going to say something about the 805 is that we watch ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, hold on. You say the 805. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You say the 805. Where specifically in the 805 are you at?
I'm from Ventura County, Santa Paula. I know you're out here too, Tony. Like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All good, Canal. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, much
You know.
love to the 805.
Yeah,
it's like
but
me
that's what I'm
claiming
saying,
that, like,
though,
the
a lot of
harbor.
people
Hold
wanna
on.
talk about it, but not be about it, bro.
Yeah, it's like me claiming the harbor area, but never saying what city. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So, thank you for that. You know, but let me ask you this: how did you enjoy the DJ Quick show?
Man, it's like giving the homie an auxiliary chord, you know, and him do his thing. And a big shout out to everybody that performed before him. You know what I'm saying? There were all a lot of 805 artists.
I understand that, but
The
how
DJ
did
Quick,
you?
Come on, man. You know the DJ Quick rocks, man.
How did you enjoy the show?
One of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Dope.
It was badass, bro.
Cool.
Mad
That's
Raza. Everybody was kicking it hard.
Dope.
That's cool. That's good to hear, man.
Gracias,
On Mexicans Independence Day. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That reminds me, Viva Mexico.
Nah, I mean. So,
Yes, sir.
all right. All right, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, let me see how much time we got left. Okay. We got time for 2 more phone calls. 2 more.
2 more calls.
Y ya estuvo. 2 more calls and we're out.
Or 1 call with 6 questions.
Caller, your name and where you calling from. You got 1 question.
What's up, homie? Baby Joe, Orange County, you know what I'm saying?
Orange County in the building.
Question for
OC
Sleepy.
in the building.
Yes, sir. Quick question for Sleepy. And my boy, how did it feel when you first started touring? And because obviously, you know, you guys got, you know, we from Southland and all that. People didn't really accept it of Chicanos coming out to tour like that. Did you ever get any negativity coming your way just, when you went to, like, let's say a different state, Arizona, or whatever?
And I'm gonna keep this real, my G. Never did we get any negativity in other states. If there was negativity, was because the people that would welcome us there, the neighborhoods there, the people, they wouldn't get along with other people, and that was, if there was any kind of beef, it was between them. But with us, it was always love. They've always showed us love. That I can remember from, like I said, been a few times to Japan. Japan's nothing but love. Out of state, here it's always been love, bro.
Yeah, no, because I remember, you know, I was doing my thing at one point, and I was out there with Tony and them, and we had to deal with a few instances where we had to deal with some certain things and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's I remember I met you before a few times,
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like I remember I had to deal with certain situations where we had to just kind of try to keep our heads low, stay away from the negativity.
Always, and yeah, I used to hear stories about other labels like, hey, we got down here, we got down there. With us, especially with me, I wasn't. It wasn't really too much negative things going on. Not that I can remember. It was mostly positive. Like we were surprised because we were like, but then later on you find out that you get more love out of state,
absolutely,
than in your own town.
Bro, you know what?
Yeah, and that's crazy. I learned that. I ended up understanding that as time went by, as I was out there. Like I said, with certain people doing what I was doing, I ended up learning that, because out here, it's like people always want to test you, like, oh, are you a real one or you not? Yeah. It's like, we're just, we're trying to expand our Raza, put it out there for each other, make it happen for each other, open up the doors for each other. Even if we open up the doors, like y'all come through the window type thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's like, so I understand what you're saying, and that's all I wanted to ask, homie. Mucho respeto to both of you guys, homie. I appreciate the podcast. I appreciate everything y'all doing, homie.
Appreciate your call, man. Appreciate your call.
Gracias. Okay, caller. We got one more caller. Who's gonna call? Who is the lucky winner?
Drum roll.
Come on down. Here we go.
My neighbor.
Caller, your name, where you calling from? Because you are the last caller.
I gave that fool $20 to call. He didn't call.
There he is.
Better be him.
Caller. Your Obama phone is not working.
Bueno.
Caller. One. Okay, he hung up.
Yeah, my neighbor better call. He owes me $20.
We got one more phone call. Here we go. Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
As the homie geeker from the city of Escondido, dog.
No, you don't count. Hold on, bro. Hold on. No disrespect, homie. I gotta get another caller, bro. I gotta get another caller. No disrespect. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. I'm sorry I had to hang up. So let's get one more caller and then went the fuck out of here.
Callers, apúrense que me estoy meando.
Yeah. Caller, your name, where are you calling from?
Oh, this is Alberto from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix.
All good, my brother.
What's up, my G?
What's good?
No, I'm a little bit late on the live, and I'm a little bit disappointed because I didn't get to see Sleepy Malo or anything. I might see it later on. Tomorrow or something like that. But I was gonna say, yo, Sleepy Malo. I've been listening to your music, bro, and I really like the way it sounds. You got your own style, and I saw a little bit of your story on the Southland, and, how you guys grew and you guys went around, like you were mentioning, you went to Japan and everything. And honestly, that's really something, you really,
that's a blessing. Yeah.
You got a chance to go around the world and stuff. And, there's a lot of people out there in Japan that appreciate Chicano artists like you, and honestly, I could just tell you have a talent for your music, your own style and stuff. And, you have your own brand and stuff. And it's really something, something to be proud about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah.
From Pacoima and stuff like that,
Yes,
you represented it. I never heard of Pacoima till I heard about you.
There you go.
That's dope.
I'm from Arizona, so I don't know anything. I just remember one day I was looking up Chicano rap, and you came up, and I'm like, man, this guy has something different, to contribute, to the Chicano music and just Chicano rap and stuff. Because I could tell from so much of your songs that you have a lot of contribute, not just Chicano rap. You have those bars, you have that thing to rap and stuff. And I mean, I don't know what to say right now, but I'm gonna just say, Sleepy Malo, you got that talent, you got that. You should build your brand. I know you have your whole thing going on, but I'm just telling you, you have something special for yourself, and real stuff,
Thank you. You know what? You're the lucky last caller. So even though you came in late, you know what I mean, you still got to call in.
I know.
And you got to talk. So there you go,
That's cool,
so,
Yeah,
and
I never imagined
never imagine I would have had a chance to talk to a real Chicano artist, you know, because
thank you.
we get to feature the Chicano artists and stuff, and just know that your music is appreciated, and you got a fan base out here in Phoenix, Arizona, you know.
Thank you. And I remember when we used to do shows out there in Phoenix. It was wild, man. It was crazy. It was. I love those times. You know, we used to tour out there a lot, so we used to stay out there. And much love to Phoenix.
It's really hot out here.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It's just right now it's 100 degrees out here. Well, it's becoming, you know, a little bit colder, but man, you know, it's something I wish I lived in California, you know.
Yeah,
but you know.
But it's always been love out there, man, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody calling in, man, and give me that premium guest.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So,
as a matter of fact, you know what Magic Girl said on the live chat? Porque te gusta la gasolina.
Dale más gasolina.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for real. And I'll say it again, man. If it's not for podcasts and people like Tony A, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be here in the comments right now, you know, because I mean I'm on Instagram, social media. You can hit me up right there. I might lag it or hit you back, but I always try to respond, man.
Thank you, my brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. You were the last caller. We are out of here, and let me go ahead and clear this shit. We're out of here. Okay, so I want to thank everybody. Got him. Okay. So I want to thank everybody on the live chat, everybody that tuned in tonight. Any shout-outs, bro?
Yeah, you know what? I said I have to shout out my family because the other 2 times I didn't shout them out. So I want to shout out my wife. She's been there since day one. I want to shout out my kids.
She's the Mexican Elvira.
All 3 of them. Yeah, she's the Mexican Elvira. She's going to be Lily from Munsters for... Those that call me the Penguin, I'm going to be Grandpa Munster for Halloween.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Pa que vean. Kind of resemble.
As a matter of fact, we can take these off.
Oh, yeah. And I want to give a shout out to my daughter's small business.
Okay.
It's Top Knot Creations. TOPKNOT Creations. I'm going to send you something. I got her doing something for you. And hopefully you share it. Shout out to my 2 gremlins, Emiliano and Ethan. They're my grandkids. So L.A. Rue, Vince. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my whole family, my mom, my dad. Last time I said shout out to everybody, and I felt kind of bad. Like I didn't really shout them out. You know, my sisters, my brothers.
It's all good.
All my fans, everybody who was out here tonight, gassing me up.
Hell yeah.
They filled me up already. Like,
they filled you up.
I'm ready. Yeah. So I'm not retiring.
That's
Boom! I said it on Roadium Radio. I'm not retiring.
You're not retiring. You're the principal Coima.
Yes,
so
sir.
does that mean you're the Pac-Man?
I'm the Pac-Man. New single coming out. The Pac-Man. Might change the name. Name might change. Name might be subject to change due to.
Will there ever be a Miss Pac-Man?
No.
You're from the San Fernando Valley, so I have to ask.
No. I'm from Pacoima, so that's good.
But not Reseda.
No.
Okay.
Pacoima. Reseda's on the west side. Shout out to Sepas. Shout out to Sepulveda, man. Those that know me, they know.
Because
Sepas,
most hoes like reside in Reseda. Like that's all I'm saying. Like, bro, that's all I'm saying.
Shout out to Reseda, man. All the homies in Reseda.
All the Miss Pac-Mans. This is Pac-Man from Pacoima. When I say Pac-Man, the Prince of Pacoima.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Other than that, bro,
can I give one more shout out?
Take as many shout outs as you want.
Shout out to Project Hope. We got a show coming out, an event coming out this Saturday, the 24th, Tony Cerda Park in Pomona. Come out here, nonprofit organization, giving back to the community, free haircuts, free food. We do it, you know. We do a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't know.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? I performed at Corcoran State Prison.
Yes.
With them.
Yes.
That was a blessing. Just want to throw that out there. Shout out to Jaime, Dub C. Jaime, and the boss, Birdie. Yeah, that's Trejo's artist. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So shout out to them.
Okay, let me give a shout out to my boy Alex Cervantes. Let me give a shout out to Norbert for helping me promote this shit. Norbert's my boy. And then let me give a shout out to that's your boy. And let me give a shout out to my son B-SKANLESS for helping promote this shit. Fuck. Espadón got me like all tartamudo.
Yeah, you know what? También shout out to the crew, man, and shout out to, of course, Tony A, the Wizard.
Thank you. Thank you,
Roadium Radio, and whenever you have me on Freaky Tales, bro, I'm waiting for that because I got Freaky Tales and I got Paranormal Tales too. So
yeah, cocktails. Okay, then we're gonna have let me give a shout out to the Hip Hop JEDI, and then I'm gonna give a shout out to myself. But I also want to give a shout out to my co-host Marvelous Inc. for calling in and setting that motherfucker straight.
Yeah.
If you want, if you got something to say, call him up, bro. He's like,
you put this number.
Like, dude, how many people put their number in their bio? Not so many people. So, if you got a question that needs to be fixed, it's not a problem that can't be fixed. So, and the reptile, he'll bring a reptile to your house.
He got a petting zoo of
exactly.
Of reptilians.
Yeah, exactly. So, once again, much love, much respect to Marvelous and everybody
Much
out there.
love, man. Much love to
So,
everybody.
other than that, and I want to give a shout out to somebody's album that I'm co-producing, Magic Girl.
Nice. Shout out to
bro,
Magic Girl.
by the time I'm done with her record, bro, I'm doing an EP with her, okay? I'm doing a video with
She's
her.
talented.
Bro,
She's actually on that CD I gave you.
Okay.
West Coast Nuestra, she's on.
Well, when did you give it to me?
Last time I was here.
No. You
Ya
didn't.
andabas bien pedo que you're like.
No, cálmate, wait. Okay, all I'm gonna say is if all you guys think that she's all talk box, bro,
No, she's not.
this is not gonna have no talk box, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you guys think that was, oh well, whatever. Anyways, today is Sunday.
Sunday.
Wednesday, I got a very special guest. No, not Wednesday. I gotta make this. I will not be here Wednesday, but I'll be here Thursday. Only because this artist couldn't make it here Wednesday, but I will have another Calls with the Wizard on Thursday, 8 p.m. So we're gonna make it work. So not Wednesday, Thursday. We're out of here. Sleepy Malo. Muchas gracias, carnal.
Gracias a ti.
And I
Always
know-
good.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't like this interview, pues vete a la verga. And good night.
Hello.